Hey, welcome to the All Signs Their Feelings for You. Happy birthday season, Gemini. I hope you guys are enjoying your birthday season. Now, I'm going to do Gemini first since it's their birthday, and then I'll go from Aries all the way down to Pisces. All right, so let's begin. All right, let's begin. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. Very, very happy to have you. And yes, I am writing backwards because YouTube mirrored the image to where in order for you guys to read what I'm writing, I've got to write backwards. So my handwriting looks sloppy. All right. Happy birthday season, Gemini. Let's begin. I just want to make sure that actually looks like a candle. You guys always freaking call me out on my candle. Hi, welcome. Happy Saturday morning. Buenos dias. All right, what do we have for Gemini this week? What do we have for Gemini this week? For the next 7 days, what's going on with the person that they've got on their mind? How do they truly feel about Gemini this week? And right now. Gemini, 2 more shuffles for Gemini. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, Gemini, your person's feelings. We have the Ace of Swords. Looks like someone's wanting to talk to you about something very important this week. Very important. What's their intentions with Gemini this week? We have the Ten of Wands. They don't want to bear any more burdens on their own. They're wanting to release something and talk to you about it. It kind of feels like, Gemini, this week you got someone that's been carrying something heavy on their own shoulders for a bit now, and they're wanting to release it and bring you in a little bit closer on what this is. Thank you, one of the moon children. You are such a sweetheart. I freaking adore you. Thank you. I appreciate you. You are the best. I'm trying to give you a heart, but it's trying to block you. Gemini, it does feel like you got someone that's like, all right, I'm dealing with a lot on my shoulder right now. I need to release it. You're the one I can trust. It's like this person's putting a lot of trust in you this week to be able to offload whatever this is. It almost feels like one of those situations where someone's like, oh man, I can't be dealing with this on my own. I need someone to talk to that I can trust. It kind of feels like that. What's this person's actions? The Nine of Swords. Look at that. I called it. Gemini, you got someone this week that's like, I can't deal with this on my own. I need someone to talk to. It doesn't feel like it's connected to the relationship though. So if you wanted to hear information about the relationship, your Gemini Weekly might help you there, that I did. But this one kind of feels like this person's wanting to, you know, talk to you about something private. We'll see if it turns into a message about your relationship in a second. How does Gemini feel about this person that we're tapping into? Gemini, you're kind of looking like you made your bed, now lie in it. You got the devil as your feelings for this person. I was not expecting that. I was expecting you to be like, oh yeah, sure, come talk to me. Gemini, instead you're like, you made your bed, now lie in it. It's like you already know something. You already know something. What's the overall energy? The Seven of Cups. There's some confusion surrounding you and this person's relationship. What's influencing that? The Hermit and the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands. Someone may have withdrew their energy aggressively and wants to come around and talk about it, but it feels like I'm tapping into a Gemini that's feeling like it's too late to talk. And if that's not the case, for some of you Geminis, there could be a discussion surrounding family members or other partnerships. Like there could be some sort of conflict surrounding other couples in you guys' life. Like say you guys are in a relationship and you are close friends with another couple, another married couple if you're married, things like that. There could be something going on there. Someone didn't use their judgment. All right, so let's break it down and see what's going on here. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to clarify this person's feelings. We got the Ace of Swords. Tell me why the Ace of Swords is how this person feels about Gemini this week. Tell me why the Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. This person's wanting to trade in frustration and stress for more fun and excitement this week. This person's wanting to like activate something passionate with you this week, but they feel like they have to like gain your trust by talking to you about something truthful. It's like this person's feeling like they have to tell you the truth about something in order to get your guard down to where you will be more fun and, you know, passionate with them. It's like this person knows that the only way to like cuddle you or sleep with you or something like that is to like, you know, gain your trust by telling you something that maybe you've been wanting to hear. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not my relationship though, so it's up to you on how you feel about that. Eight of Pentacles, this is someone that's saying that your relationship is a work in progress. They know that. So let's dive into your feelings, Gemini. You got the Devil. Why does Gemini feel the Devil for this? You might feel the Devil for this person because you may feel like your relationship is a bit unpredictable and it's stressing you out. Why the Devil for how Gemini feels about this person? The Five of Pentacles. You feel like this person keeps on abandoning their responsibilities and then wanting empathy for when the consequences show up. This is a very specific message. This feels like a personal reading. This doesn't feel like it's for a lot of Geminis. This feels like a personal reading. Six of Cups. Something about children involved maybe. Six of Cups or past people. Why do I feel that you're not upset at this person, but you're upset at the situation? Let me get back to that. Let me clarify this person's intentions. We have the Ten of Wands. This person's carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. But the more I'm tapping into the situation, it almost feels like the weight was thrown on them and that they didn't actually deserve it. Because you just told me right now that there's something more going on than that. Gemini. Why the Ten of Wands, please? Roles could definitely be reversed, okay? So please don't force it. King of Swords could be a fellow air sign. This is Aquarius court card. Six of Wands, Leo and Jupiter. Gemini, the more I'm getting into the situation, the more I'm feeling like this person hasn't deserved all this burden on them. And you're also telling me that you are aware that something was thrown at them. Like this person was thrown into a messy situation. At first, I thought you were telling me that you felt like they made their bed, now lie in it. But the more I'm getting into your feelings for them, you got empathy for them. Okay. Now, if the first message was yours, then take it. But for others, I feel like another Gemini message just popped up for a different Gemini. So there's Geminis that resonate with that first depiction of your feelings, and then some Geminis are going to resonate with the second part. This person's actions this week is the Nine of Swords. I feel like this person's taking on a lot. Why the Nine of Swords? So I don't know if someone lost a job or was thrown into a situation where they got to take care of a lot of people and they don't know how to do it. Why the Nine of Swords? Ace of Cups. And the Ten of Swords. This person is stressing about whether or not you guys will have a chance to have a fresh new beginning with all these aces showing up, or if this is going to be the end to your relationship. Someone's wondering if this is what's going to break this apart. Side note, someone here may have recently had an argument with their person, like a couple days ago, and the residue is still lingering, and people are trying to figure out if this is worth staying or releasing. Wow, what a way to start the reading, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, there's no other way of going around the freaking Devil, Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords, and it's just, it comes in with its own. Someone could be dealing with a fire sign here. I got Sagittarius now showing up. Someone that may work with you or work together with you or is a friend of yours that might be giving you some side insight, some advice on the side. Could be a colleague giving you advice or a close confidant. Tell me, actually, let me use a different tarot deck. Tell me again how Gemini feels about this person aside from this whole situation. What is Gemini's true feelings for this person? Three of Swords, Hanged Man, and the Sun. You feel heartbroken about something, but you feel like another person was the cause of it. That it wasn't the two of you directly, that it was like an outsider that added some unnecessary stress. But Gemini, you got the Sun showing up here, which is Leo's major arcana, indicating that there's going to be some sort of bright new opportunity coming in that's going to bring in more peace and happiness. I feel like this is on the way out. Because with that number 9 there and the number 10, it feels like, oh, and the 10 of Wands, it feels like something is completing itself around this time. And with that Sun being there and the Hanged Man, I am feeling like there's going to be, possibly next week or the week after that, a lot more joy than stress. It feels like someone's needing to let something off of their chest. And once they do, it feels like things start to improve dramatically. Something does need to be released though, and someone needs to maintain their strength at this time and not show weakness. So it does have a happy outlook. It's just right now it looks very stressful. Anything else for Gemini before I pull the no contact cards? Six of Pentacles, and then I see the Devil. And then I got the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. There's that devil energy again, and this time it's surrounding money. It's surrounding money. Possibly children involved. Money exchanging hands. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone that may have just lost their job and they've got kids to take care of, and their boss just is greedy. That could be a side message for somebody, and someone's wanting to talk about it. Yeah, Gemini, I just keep on getting that you and this person, it's not like directly at you two. It feels like it's something outside of your connection. Because when I asked about the two of you, it felt like there was more joy to each other. How does this person feel about Gemini? And that could be why they're wanting to come to you. This person feels like you're very grounding. You're very grounding to have around. There's something very calming about you, something very structured about you. Like when they feel like they're around you, they feel like everything starts to feel organized and make sense. You know, like have you ever been around someone and you just feel like everything's gonna be fine? They just have this organized, peaceful, calm way about them that allows people to not stay stressed out. Is what I'm getting. So Gemini, I do feel like this person is wanting to talk to you around this time frame because you seem to know how to like get this person out of their head. Okay. And with the Fool energy showing up, I am feeling like there's a new cycle beginning for somebody. Okay. So this doesn't feel like it's permanent. It feels like it's just a part of a huge lesson right now. And I know people don't like the L word around here, but hey, you know, we're all in there with you, just in different situations. So let's get the hidden messages for Zodiac. Hello, voice. For Zodiac signs you could be connecting to, I have Capricorn here. I have Aquarius here. I have Leo here. And Virgo. But it really could be any Zodiac sign, okay? On the bottom, I see lies detected. A version of the truth was offered, but it's curated, calculated, or conveniently incomplete. Someone's trying to call out someone's deception. Thank you, Carpe Diem. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Ulterior motive. Someone's words and actions aren't lining up, and that's not an accident. There's an agenda here, and love might not be it. Going broke. The bills are stacking, the funds are shrinking, and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. I got that with that Five of Pentacles. Gemini, you might be dealing with someone that either lost their job. All of a sudden, my voice is going out. You may be dealing with someone that lost their job, or there's something involving money, or someone's stability has changed to where they're unable to be as consistent to the relationship as they once were, and they're scared that this is going to cost them the relationship. That's for someone here. That's for someone here. Okay, I got that message strongly. Someone feels like something unexpected came in and like screwed things up. Toxic ties. This isn't a victim-villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both sides are contributing to the destruction. For some, it feels like both sides are like nitpicking at each other, going for the jugular, trying to win at all costs, wanting to get the last word, wanting to get the upper hand, but nobody walks away a winner. You know, look at these two in the Five of Pentacles energy. They both look like they've lost, but they were both trying to win instead of teaming up together and to be abundant. So, Gemini, I'm sorry. My intention is always to hope for a positive message, but I can't control what comes out. So someone needed to hear that. But if you don't resonate with that, just focus on yourself. Enjoy your birthday. I'm sorry. People get mad at me when the message is negative, but it's not my fault. You guys saw me shuffle. I would prefer to have the happiest messages ever, but it's not life at times. All right, so don't force it if it doesn't resonate, okay? I love you, Gemini. On to Aries. Hi, Aries. Let's take a look at you guys this week. You know what? I'm changing decks. I'm gonna use this one right here. What do we have for Aries this week? What do we have for Aries this week? How does their person truly feel about them this week? The person that's on Aries' mind. Who is this person? Whether they're newly dating, on and off with each other. What's Aries' situation looking like in their love life? Who's their person and how do they truly feel? 2 more shuffles for Aries. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, the 4 of Wands. Good start, good start, good start. Their intentions, we have the Hermit, Major for Virgo. Their actions this week, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Whew. Okay. And Aries' feelings for this person, the Queen of Wands, Aries' court card. Dang, Aries, you've been getting some really fantastic readings lately. For real. Your weekly, your monthly. I think it was your recent weekly too. I know it was your monthly. You've been getting some good readings. Oh no, wait, your weekly yesterday had some sort of sudden change show up. Anyways, what's the overall energy? The 7 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the Justice card, and then I see the Lovers card. Okay, this looks good. I just need to dive into that 7 of Cups a bit more, but let's start with this person's feelings for you. When the 4 of Wands shows up as how someone feels, it usually tells me that someone feels like you and them just fit naturally. It just does go with ease. It doesn't feel like it's forced. Like someone feels like you fit into their world, their life. Why the 4 of Wands for how this person feels about Aries this week? 2 of Swords, Moon in Libra, and the 10 of Pentacles. Dang, the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, that's pretty good. And then combine that with the 7 of Pentacles as their actions. Aries, you got someone that's really wanting to invest in you long term. Okay? And then I'm looking at your feelings and I see the Queen of Wands and you're showing up as your confident self, showing up looking like you are not chasing after anything, you're just aligning with everything. But then I'm also seeing the 8 of Cups right here. And this was the same message I got for you in your yesterday's reading. It feels like even though you're coming in very passionate and feeling very aligned, you do also have this energy about you where you're like, I don't want to force anything too soon, which could tell me that even though you feel aligned with this person, maybe the long-term commitment is not something that you're ready for this week. Because based off of this person's feelings, it looks like they're ready to lock it down with you right now if you'll allow it. But when I'm looking at you, it feels like you're wanting to be present, but you're not as all in just yet. So let me dive in a little bit deeper and find out more. Clarify Aries' feelings. You look really good though. It's like your confidence is really up there. Clarify the Queen of Wands. the Seven of Wands, and then I got the Hanged Man. So this week, Aries, it feels like you're wanting to move forward wherever you feel guided to go, but there's this feeling of looking behind you. And I see that with this Eight of Cups, you with your back facing away, and then right here it shows me you looking behind you. So it's like you want to move forward with someone, but there's something that's making you feel like you're forgetting something behind. Like, for example, you want to move forward with this person, Aries, but maybe there's someone that you still think about from time to time that you haven't talked to in a while, and you get curious about them. Because I'm staring at this Six of Swords, and it shows me someone you may be still wondering about while still connecting with this person. Is kind of what it feels like someone that you walked away from. It's like you got someone showing up here wanting to offer you something, and I feel like you like this person, you're very attracted to this person, but there's like this strong feeling of, am I leaving something else behind? Am I really ready for this person, or is there something else I need to go back and find? Because I keep on staring at this card, and it keeps on showing me this image of you feeling like you're leaving something behind and you don't want to make a mistake. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you, Shay. Thank you so much, Shay. I appreciate that. It's like you don't want to leave something behind. All right, let's clarify this person's intentions. Why the Hermit? We got the Devil, but it landed sideways. So you got someone here who is intending to go inward at this time and not get too fixated on rushing this, on like pressuring you. Someone's not wanting to come off desperate. Someone's not wanting to come off controlling. Someone doesn't want to come off like just wanting to restrict you in any way. Because the more I'm looking at you, Aries, you're definitely showing up as someone that doesn't like to be restricted. You like to feel that freedom to just do what you feel you're guided to do. Some of you are business owners. Some of you are wanting to travel the world. A lot of you guys are just not so focused on relationships right now. And you rule the first house, which the first house rules self. Maybe I'm tapping into an Aries that was already in a long-term relationship prior to meeting this person, and you may feel like it's happening too quickly. Even though the Pentacle energy moves slowly, the Four of Wands has that fire attached to it, indicating that something does feel like it has an element of moving forward quickly, even if someone's trying to keep things grounded. So let's clarify this overall energy, because we started your reading with the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, showing me an Aries that is just trying to like not put all your eggs in one basket right now. Clarify the Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Some of you are working with your co-workers right now. Five of Pentacles. A lot of you may be just focusing on hustling for your bank account. I'm strongly getting like money being top priority right now for you, Aries. Some of you may have already had like a close call with your bank account. Maybe you grew up in a poor neighborhood or with a poor family, and now you're starting to see your coins come in, and it's making you feel like you just want to focus on building generational wealth for the future kids that you have or kids you already have. I just keep on getting an Aries that's got a huge vision. So this person's actions with you around this time frame is the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Why the Seven of Pentacles? The Death card and the Knight of Cups. You get this card a lot, Aries. So, Aries, I feel like around this time frame, you got someone making plans with you. I don't think you know what these plans are just yet, but it kind of feels like these plans kind of align with, will you be my person? Will you lock it in with me? Do you want to move in? Do you want to get married? It's like someone here is making a lot of serious plans, but keeping it to themselves so that they don't come off too controlling or like trying to be like, hey, this is what we're going to do about our relationship next. They want you to feel, like not caged in. I just keep on getting that. Do you know who she reminds me of? What's that lady from Real Housewives of Mormon Wives, or Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Utah? I forgot her name, but I'm looking at her. I'm like, wow, she looks like that lady. Anyways, back to the reading. All right. Anything more about this situation for Aries this week? Four of Cups and the Empress. Yeah, Aries, it feels like someone's picturing you marrying them, and the Four of Cups is kind of showing me that you're not quite there yet. I know. I don't think you're quite there yet, Aries. You're the Emperor card. Even regardless of your gender, Aries, you are the Emperor card, and someone is already picturing settling down with you. Why am I getting that? For some of you, this is someone that you've only been connecting to for a couple of months now. That just popped up in my head. Like you met this person not too soon after you walked away from someone, but you were still trying to process your feelings with that person. And as I'm saying all that, I see the Ace of Cups and Temperance, which shows me like a clamshell that kind of resembles like an engagement ring. So Aries, it feels like someone's thinking marriage with you. And if you just recently met them, they may be just that serious about finding the one that they're looking at you thinking, all right, Aries checks all the boxes here. But it feels like I have an Aries that still has the echo of a past situation still kind of burning deep within you, and you're trying to make certain that you're healed from that before giving your heart to someone else, because you don't want to do anything wrong. You don't want to say yes to someone while still having someone else in your heart somewhere. Now, if there is nobody else floating around in your heart, then the other message is coming in strong, that you're here trying to really stack up some coins and network with people, work with all types of business owners and employers, and really get your bank account rolling. I'm strongly getting that. You got money on the brain, Aries. I'm strongly getting that. Okay, so this week it feels like you got someone planning a lot of moments with you around this time frame, but it feels like what they really want to get off of their chest and say out loud, they're kind of keeping it bottled in with that hermit energy, so not to come in controlling with that devil energy coming in sideways. They're trying to curb that. When the devil comes in sideways, it's the energy of allowing fear and insecurity to kind of drive you, but then other times someone grounds themselves and lets that inner negative voice like shut up for a little bit. All right, so let's pull the hidden messages. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Pisces. It could be any zodiac sign though. I just open up to invite only. The real action isn't happening in public. Behind the scenes, the inner circle's already been chosen. And remember, we started off this reading with your person coming in with the Four of Wands as their feelings. For some of you, this person's planning to invite you to a group gathering, to an event that their family or boss or friends are hosting, and you are their +1. I'm strongly getting that, Aries. It feels like around this week, this person's inviting you to an event, and that could also be where they take the opportunity to talk to you about what they want with the relationship. You know how it is when you're all dressed up at an event and you feel good, you look good, that romantic vibe comes in, and someone's like, since we're all like here, it's like someone's trying to be romantic with you around this time frame. All right, so hidden message for Aries, for those in limited to no communication right now. Blocked passion. When passion is blocked, it usually reflects something deeper. It's time to look beneath the surface and ask what's not being expressed. Yeah, Aries, it feels like for some of you, you have a lot of passion for someone, but you're not feeling motivated to embrace that just yet. And I feel like it's because there's an echo of your past floating around you, whether you're not fully healed from something, or you're thinking about your childhood and struggles your family went through, and now you just want to get your life in order before focusing on a relationship, because that message came in repeatedly. I feel like I have an Aries that's meant to make a lot of money in their future. No strings attached. It starts with no strings, but even the most casual ties can tangle fast when the boundaries get blurred. Yeah, some of you Aries, I feel like someone may have agreed to be no strings attached in the beginning, but now they're picturing you as like a wife or a husband. Someone caught feelings for you, Aries, big time. Someone caught feelings for you. I swear. My fire signs. My fire signs are always getting that. fire signs are dangerous. Party scene. The vibe is social. The setting is electric, and everyone's playing a role. Some are here to connect. Some just want the spotlight. Yeah, I keep on getting like an event. You're being invited out this weekend or next weekend, or someone's inviting you this week, but maybe the event doesn't happen until like July or August. There's some sort of party or event that someone's wanting to take you to. For my single Aries, this is possibly where you meet somebody. Just saying. All right, so that is for you, Aries. I just released your weekly reading yesterday. Feels similar to this one, so if it resonated, it's in my June playlist. It's the most recent one right next to Taurus, all right? Enjoy your weekend. On to Taurus. Oh, I forgot to mention the zodiac signs. No, I mentioned it. No, I mentioned it. Forget it. Forget I even said anything. I mentioned it. All right. Let's do it for Taurus. All right, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I'm trying to curb my caffeine intake this week, and it's not a fun week. I'm just kidding. Ah! I'll have my coffees for when I do my individual readings. All right. Hey, Taurus. Let's take a look at you for the week ahead. What do we have for Taurus this week? What do we have for Taurus this week? What do we have for Taurus this week? Who's on their mind and what's their true feelings for Taurus right now and for the week ahead? Taurus, what do we have for Taurus this week? Who are they thinking about at the time that they watch this reading? So even if you find this reading 2 years from now, just whoever's on your mind at the time you found the video, just slap 7 days to it. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, Taurus, your person's feelings this week. We have Temperance, major for Sagittarius. Their intentions with you, the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. I like where this is going. Their actions, the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. How does Taurus feel? The Chariot, major for Cancer. And the overall energy we have is the Ace of Wands and the 5 of Wands and the High Priestess. Do you know what I just got? It looks like the week ahead looks really good, but it feels like it gets kickstarted by some sort of undealt with tension first. Or it's like, you ever heard that phrase, fight to just to make up? It kind of feels like that, but it doesn't have to be like that. But I am getting a lot of passion being thrown to you and another person this week. But with the Temperance as their feelings and the 3 of Pentacles as their intentions, this person's like, make love, not war. This person's pretty much saying, I will do whatever you need me to do for us to not, you know, have any drama this week, to not fight. I just want us to get along. Let's just have a nice week. But it does feel like it starts off because of maybe a disagreement about maybe something. So I will clarify that and see what that could be alluding to. But first, let's clarify this person's feelings. Because Temperance, when Temperance comes up as someone's feelings, that's their way of saying, I want to meet Taurus halfway. I want to work together with them. I don't want to cause any frustration. I want it to be a very chill week. Some of you might meet this person or met this person at work, or you guys work together or in the same circle of friends. Why Temperance for how this person feels about Taurus? 8 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Ooh. When the King of Wands shows up, that's someone that's wanting to be passionate. That's someone that's wanting to just really enjoy the chemistry of 2 people, to enjoy the attraction of 2 people. And they know that something is a work in progress with the 2 of you. Like someone knows that the 2 of you might bump heads at times. But when you guys are in alignment with each other, oh, it's strong, it's passionate, it's a vibe, okay? Temperance is also about how to blend in frustration and with, you know, like How can I explain that? I just got an image in my head and then it disappeared. My brain ghosted me. What were you trying to tell me? How can I explain that? Oh, screw it. I don't know how to explain that. I got a message, but I don't know how to explain it in actual words. Let me just dive into your feelings, Taurus. You got the Chariot. Why the Chariot for how Taurus feels? The Ace of Swords. And then I see the Five of Cups right under here. You're starting off the week disappointed at them or disappointed with a situation surrounding the two of you, but it feels like this person gets things taken care of. Like this person may be a charming person. Whoever this person is, Taurus, it's like if they can sense that you're upset with them, they lay the charm on strong. But I like the King of Wands in the upright. It's someone who's got like a genuine nature, a genuine heart. So it's not someone that's trying to be charismatic to play one over on you. It's someone that generally has a big heart. If they can sense someone is mad at them or is in a bad mood, they know how to turn up the charm. Because it looks like around this time frame, Taurus, you might be feeling a bit down, a bit bummed about something, and this person notices and tries to turn that around, even if they weren't the one that upset you. You got a very passionate individual over here. Tell me more about this person's true feelings for Taurus, please. The Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. I like that. Whoever this person is, Taurus, this is someone that's about change. This is someone that doesn't like things to stay stagnant, but they will be patient if they need to with that Temperance card. But normally the King of Wands, when they want something, they go after it now. But you got someone that's trying to meet you halfway and to let trust be built, let the foundation get secure first. But this is someone that's really like motivated. Tell me more about how Taurus feels about this person. Seven of Pentacles and the Star. You do like them, but you want to go slow is what that's telling me. It's like you want to make sure that this is someone that you can trust, that this isn't someone that's just wanting to sleep with you, not someone that's just wanting to, like, you know, get you and invest and then not get anything out of it. This feels very similar to what I got for you yesterday, Taurus. In fact, I remember putting in your title something about passion ignites. And who better to have something passionate with than the King of Wands? Don't worry about zodiac signs. You know, anyone can show up as the King of Wands. It's just it's someone that wants to enjoy you being around them this week and not worry about what other people are saying or drama. So let's clarify this person's intentions, because the Three of Pentacles shows up as intentions when someone wants to work together with you, wants to work together as a team, things like that. Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse can sometimes show up in someone's intentions when someone wants to come back around, circle back around after maybe being kind of neglectful. Okay, so if last week, Taurus, someone was being neglectful of this relationship, someone's coming back around to work together with you. There's no confusion about what someone's wanting to do here, but maybe coming back around is not easy when it comes to you, Taurus. You're like, you're not going to just neglect me and come back around and think I'm going to be like, oh, hey, welcome. It feels like there could be some frustration surrounding someone's loyalties, where someone's head's at in the situation. Whether someone's head is in the relationship, in the future of the relationship, or only when they're feeling in the mood to want to be around somebody. It's like you're worried that someone's priorities is not aligned with yours, Taurus. It's like, yeah, this person's attracted to me, blah, blah, blah. They're nice and everything, but I don't feel fully yet that this person's prioritizing our relationship. Could be what I'm strongly getting for you, Taurus. You're hoping that this is what they really want with that Star card, to invest in a future with that Seven of Pentacles, but you're not sold just yet. You're waiting on more clarity with that Ace of Swords. You're waiting on more clarity. but you are giving this person an opportunity to come in and do what they need to do, say what they need to say, things like that. Their actions is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups shows up as behavior and action when someone is wanting their wishes fulfilled, wanting their needs met. Why the Nine of Cups? Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, that's someone that moves slow and steady, but they come in with something real and genuine. And the Ace of Cups is kind of self-explanatory, that someone's wanting to offer something, but someone needed to figure some things out first before like rushing into anything. Because even though this person's a very passionate person with that King of Wands, they also don't want to rush into a commitment. But when it comes to the other stuff, there's no waiting. And that's possibly where you're concerned. It's like this person cherry picks where they will rush and where they will pace themselves. And you feel like it's always in the opposite direction of where you want to pace have a certain pace in certain areas, things like that. So I want to get into this Five of Wands because this was the only card that showed up originally with some sort of negative connotation attached to it. But it also came in with the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands, please. The Fool and the Six of Pentacles, and then I see the Ten of Cups. Now, the Six of Pentacles with that Five Wands and the Fool could translate into feeling like someone is very generous, but in unpredictable ways. Because the Fool just goes with the flow. The Fool doesn't always go with the schedule. The Fool is that type of person that, you know, doesn't set their alarm clock. They just wake up when they feel that internal clock going off, get up, do what they need to do for breakfast, things like that. They're not like rushing for anybody else. But when it comes to something that they really want, they get so excited that they might rush others. And I feel like, Taurus, you're upset at how someone shows up like that. Like very carefree in areas where you need more seriousness, and then seriousness where you need them to be more carefree. So it kind of feels like a mismatch if you think about it, but that Temperance is kind of showing me someone is trying to align. Clarify that Temperance card again. Justice. So Taurus, I do feel like someone is hearing what you have to say, or is, you know, wanting to like communicate with you about what would be the best for all of you, for both of you. I don't know why I said all of you. Is this some sort of, I don't know if you guys have like a group thing going on. Anyway, but this person does want to, you know, make it fair. This person wants to make it fair. But you've got someone that's really focusing on you this week and wanting to have fun and not have any drama. All right. Anything else for Taurus? The Two of Cups. I feel like, Taurus, you and this person do share something special, but I do feel like you're needing a little bit more reassurance that this is something that is stamped with longevity before you give any more excitement to it, is what I'm kind of getting off of you. But I am getting that this is a very important person in your life. Okay. With that Chariot, some of you might be at a distance with this person, or you guys travel a lot, or you're planning to travel together. Yeah, some of you guys may be planning a trip, because I'm staring at that map with that Chariot, and it kind of reads that some of you guys may be getting ready to go somewhere together, and you're wanting to make certain that all the drama has, you know, been dealt with, so that way it doesn't ruin you guys' trip together. That's a very specific message, Taurus, so don't force it. But with that Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles showing up, I am getting that this person does want things to turn in, you know, the favor that balances things out for the two of you. Okay? So let's get the hidden message. For those of you in more limited to no communication situations. So Taurus, for zodiac signs that came through, I have Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio, I already said Leo, and Aries. What's calling my attention, Taurus, is the single life. Embrace your independence, expand your horizons, and enjoy the solo journey. When you are your best self, you attract your best. Some of you Taurians, I feel like you're struggling with whether it's best to just stay single or to give to what this person's wanting, because you may feel like right now it's adding more stress than what you want. Even if the passion is there, things like that, you may be just struggling with whether or not this is going to bring you peace or if it's just going to stress you out a lot. All right, so let's take a look. Hidden agenda. Not everyone's motives are obvious. This connection comes with fine print and a hidden clause. Some of you Taurians, I feel like you're concerned about someone's intentions and whether someone is just wanting to, be passionate with you, have fun with you, experience time with you, but not actually follow through with what they're planning with you. And you're just worried. Living the dream. Living the dream isn't a solo gig. Every day feels like the best plot twist when you're with the one you love. And Taurus, for some of you, I do feel like this could end up working out for the two of you. That's what I got for you in your weekly reading yesterday. I could have sworn I got that for you. I could be mistaken. Anyways, anything else for Taurus? Commitment issues. Someone here is afraid to fully commit. Whether they admit it or not, emotional walls are high and avoidance is running the show. For some of you, I do feel like there has been some discussion surrounding where is this relationship going and someone not giving a straight answer. Someone answering, but just feels like the answer goes in circles. Emotional safety. You don't have to walk on eggshells, hide your feelings, or second guess yourself when you're with a connection that holds you with care. And the last one is shady dealings. There's money, influence, or power changing hands in a way that isn't meant to be traced. You've gotten this card a lot, Taurus. I don't know if you're dealing with someone that makes a lot of money and there's money, dealings happening behind the scenes, which could be distracting someone from the relationship. Okay, that's for someone. Don't force it though. All right, so I hope that helps. Ooh, hold on, I got a notification. Hope that helps. Enjoy your week, Taurus. On to I already did Gemini. On to Cancer. Will you please rock that like, subscribe button if you haven't already? I greatly appreciate it. I don't know why I'm whispering. Usually I say that louder. I don't know why I was whispering that. All right, what do we have for Cancer? Gemini, if you're watching right now, I did your reading first because it's your birthday season. Just rewind to the very, very beginning. Hey, Cancer. All right, let's take a look at you guys for the week ahead. All right, what do we have for Cancer? King of Cups wanted to hop out. That's one of your court cards, Cancer, but it's also the energy of Scorpio and Pisces. Someone could be showing up, leading in with their emotions this week. And then I'm drawn to the Six of Cups. So a lot of water energy already surfacing, Cancer. A lot of water. So I feel like you and another individual could be, dealing with something emotional this week. But it doesn't feel negative. Six of Swords on the bottom could be telling me something is being resolved and someone's feeling excited about it. The Chariot, someone feels like they're moving forward and feeling really, really good. Cancer, what do we have for Cancer this week? What's going on with Cancer this week? Who's their person and how do they truly feel about Cancer right now and for the week ahead? 2 more shuffles for Cancer. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 10 of Cups. That's good. That's good. That aligns with the fact that we just saw the King of Cups and the Six of Cups. The only one we're missing right now is the Queen of Cups, which is your court card, Cancer. Oh, man, someone adores the heck out of you. Someone adores you. I feel like I'm reading for a Cancer already in a warm and safe relationship right now. And if that's not the case, this is what someone really wants with you. Good way to start. Okay. Their intentions this week is the Page of Wands. That's Aries, Sagittarius energy. They're, Cancer, the Three of Swords. Why are they telling me that there's hurt here, though? This person's intentions is to keep things lighthearted and playful with that Page of Wands, but behind that smile, they're hurting. They're hurting, but they don't want to, like, bring it out because I don't feel like they want to, like, bring down the mood for the two of you, unless you're already aware of that. For some, there could be an external factor that is influencing some pain towards the situation and not a direct cause of the two of you. How does Cancer feel about this person? The King of Cups. And you're the Queen of Cups. That was the card that hopped out during the pre-shuffle, Cancer, and it came back and you saw me shuffle it. What's the overall energy? The Four of Swords and the World card. There's a closing of a chapter here, and someone's scared that that might also be saying the end of a relationship. Like, chapters don't have to be the end of a relationship. When a chapter closed, that tells me that two people learned a valuable lesson together. Lesson learned, complete, move on to the next lesson, and then the next, and then the next. Not to be a dead horse, but I've told you guys many times that, you know, think of a married couple who's been married for 50 years. You think that they only went through one life lesson together? No. They probably went through a big, hefty one, and then a medium-sized one, and a cluster of little baby ones through the span of their marriage. So when I say the World card is indicating a chapter closing, it doesn't have to be a chapter ending in the relationship, but it can. All right. Some of us sign up to connect with soulmates just for one short season, and then that's it. So let's dive into this person's feelings for you this week, Cancer. We got the Ten of Cups. Right here, it shows me a thunderstorm, but right here, it shows me a rainbow. So that could be indicating, you know, the calm after a storm. Rainbows come out after thunderstorms, after rainstorms. Someone's crying behind closed doors. Why the Ten of Cups for how this person feels about Cancer? The Four of Wands. Some of you guys are married, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys are already married to each other. And if you're not married, it looks like this person's envisioning a marriage with you, Cancer. This person is not playing around. And I also see the Devil and the Seven of Cups, perhaps indicating that there was an outside threat to you guys' relationship. Whether a toxic family member started some crap between the two of you, or a boss, or a ex, or someone trying to wedge between the two of you and create a third-party situation. All right, I'll clarify the Devil, but it does show me that some sort of devilly energy added some confusion to the relationship, it feels like. And, you know, the devil only goes towards connections that have a porous, you know, a porous entry. You know, when a couple is rock solid, the devil can't do too much. But when a connection has a porous entry point, a devil can seep in, even if it's a small entry, and wreak havoc and, you know, infest it and create a lot of frustration and fighting and arguing and things like that. That's why I tell people, make sure that your foundation is rock solid before, you know, really like building the rest of the relationship so nothing can break you. But it does feel like something is coming in as a temptation for someone in the relationship. Like someone's tempted to say something hurtful, or someone's tempted to do something that you can't take back, like cheat. But let's see. Four of Pentacles wanted to hop up. This person is being very protective over you, Cancer. This person feels very protective over you. Like keeping an eye on who you talk to. Like someone's worried that they're going to lose you. But they also know that that's not healthy to live like that. But it feels like someone's keeping it to themselves. That's why it shows me them hugging themselves. They're keeping it to themselves so that they don't like upset you. Let me get to that when I get to that. Let's dive into your feelings, Cancer. Because your feelings is telling me that you love this person. You care about them deeply. Why the King of Cups? the Page of Cups, and then I see the Judgment card and Temperance, major for Sagittarius. You seem to get a lot of Saggies in your readings. I also have Virgo. I have Capricorn. With the Judgment and the Page of Cups being here, I am feeling like the Judgment is trying to get people to review everything carefully before making any decisions. Think of the Judgment card similar to like a life review when we die, where we review everything that has happened and we judge ourselves accordingly. But in this situation, someone's needing to review their recent actions, whether the last couple of days, the last couple of weeks, and pinpoint where something could have left a door open for something negative to interfere with the relationship, and close it down. Patch it up. Get some duct tape and patch it up. So I feel like there's an apology coming in for somebody, whether you're extending the apology or you're receiving one. And if it's not tied into an apology, there could be some sort of immaturity that someone's wanting to call out. I'm strongly getting like a third energy being immature between the two of you. Like trying to like stir up some shit between the two of you. Excuse my language. Like a younger sibling, a younger cousin, a younger friend. So let's take a look at this person's intentions with you. We got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, this is someone that wants to be playful with you, and I just saw the Three of Cups. This is someone that doesn't want stress in their life. They're not someone that likes negativity. They're not someone that enjoys that. Why the Page of Wands? Ace of Swords, and then the King of Swords and the Chariot. Cancer, this person wants to talk to you about something very important. They want to offload something, get your mind out of the gutter. They want to tell you something very important. This kind of feels similar to what I had for Gemini. And you are close to Gemini season, so some of you Cancers could be Gemini Cancer cuspers, or you are just dealing with something strongly in Gemini season. Okay? That's what I'm strongly getting. You know what? Let me clarify that Devil and the Seven of Cups. Let me clarify that. The Empress. And the Five of Cups. Damn. Cancer. I'm getting a side note, which means it's only probably going to be for 0.0001% of you, so don't force the message. It's a side note. Someone may be worried about a pregnancy, whether someone's pregnant or not, and whether it's someone in the actual twosome relationship or if it's an outsider. That's a side message because I'm looking at the Devil and it shows me two people going, oh, now look what we did. Look what we did. We effed up. And it shows me someone with a baby bump and someone disappointed and sad, and there's some confusion about what to do about the situation. Back to the original message, though. That was just a side message. Nobody freak out and go running to the pharmacy. That was just a side message. All right, so let's clarify this Three of Swords. And then I'm drawn to this Three of Wands, and it shows me someone meeting up at a coffee shop or at a diner. Cancer, it feels like someone's wanting to meet up with you and talk to you about something very important. And someone feels like they have to deal with it all on their own right now, and that's why they're wanting to talk to you about it. Wait a minute. Back to the side note. Back to the side note. For some of you Cancers, you might have someone wanting to meet up with you to discuss a pregnancy test. Again, don't force it. Don't force it. But it feels like someone is dealing with something alone right now by themselves while they try to figure out what their choices are and is getting ready to come and talk to someone about it. All right, back to the original message. Wow. All right. Let's clarify the Four of Swords and the World card. I was not expecting that message. And then I open up to the Queen of Cups and then the Fool. So now we have a king. Hey, don't fall. I saw a whole cascade of it hitting my water, hitting my squirrel, hitting everything else. Okay. So now we have a perfect match. We have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, which is the two people in the Ten of Cups. So Cancer, you and another person do have a lot of deep emotions for each other. But I am seeing where someone feels stuck in a mental prison about a situation that they need to deal with. Thank you, Tiana. I appreciate that. Someone's really like in two minds about what to do about something. And someone's really wanting to free themselves of carrying something on their own. Clarify that Four of Swords in the World card. I want to get one more card on the Devil. I'm going to use a different tarot deck, though. I'm going to use my cat cards. The King of Pentacles and the Magician and the Three of Pentacles. Someone's really hoping for some stable support and help around this time frame. Someone's really wanting to build a very successful life for themselves. The squirrel is safe, okay? Thank you for looking out. But someone's really wanting to create something stable. And that's where we were at originally in the beginning with that Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. So Cancer, it feels like you and another person are looking to have a successful, stable future. But there's like some sort of dark cloud hovering over someone this week with that Three of Swords. And I feel like it's because of this Devil energy. So let's get a card on it. I'm going to use my cat cards though. Yeah, I open up to the Nine of Swords, which shows me someone sleeping, but their dreams are filled with nightmares. Like someone's really scared about something. Really nervous. Clarify that Devil. The Fool in reverse and the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Someone feels like there was a careless mistake made. Someone feels like someone was acting reckless. Someone didn't think before moving forward with something. Whether someone didn't think before they spoke about something and said something hurtful, or someone didn't think before acting on something, or someone didn't choose to be responsible about something when there was choices with the Seven of Cups to choose more of a responsible option. This feels like a personal reading. This feels like I'm reading for someone that's like, oh, please, goodness, don't let that be the case. Whatever that is. Anything else? The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands comes in when there's success and victory attached to something. So there is a rainbow at the end of the tunnel here for somebody. This is Jupiter and Leo energy. And this is the number 6, and we are in June. So I do feel like someone's getting some success and victory in the month of June, even if it feels like it's the end of the world right now. Someone will get through this. Someone will overcome this. You know, you're not alone. So I'm going to pull the hidden messages now. Wow, this definitely feels like a personal reading. Before I get into the hidden messages for you, Cancer, you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, a Gemini, Virgo, a Taurus again, Scorpio, Aquarius, Scorpio again, Capricorn, but it could be any zodiac sign, okay? Will you please rock that like button for you, girl, if you don't mind? I greatly appreciate it. Travel partner, you found someone who travels at your pace. There's harmony in the way you navigate the world together. Walking away isn't failing. It's choosing yourself. When the path no longer serves you, it's time to move on. For some of you Cancers, if someone feels like the future that they're wanting with you doesn't align with you, they will unfortunately have to walk away. And that could be that painful energy that I was picking up on. Maybe someone feels like something got in the way of you guys' relationship and they feel upset about it, but may feel like that's telling them to move away. The single life. Embrace your independence, expand your horizons, and enjoy the solo journey. When you are your best self, you attract the best. Some of you Cancers, you're like, you know what? I just want to be single. You got your birthday season coming up. You just may want to single or mingle, be single and mingle. I want another one. making bank, and then I got going broke in reverse, and I got family echoes. Some of you Cancers, your cash flow is flowing. Okay, some of you are going from broke to, you know, your bank stacking up. And that could be why you're just wanting to focus on yourself for a little bit. Or you're dealing with someone that's going from broke to, you know, having a stacked bank account. And then the family echo part. Old family patterns may be playing out in your love life right now. Until these echoes, or until those echoes are healed, they'll keep repeating through new faces. So some of you Cancers may feel like you're reliving old patterns through other people repeatedly. Where you get into a fight, walk away. It's like, can we just talk this out? Why does everyone have to lead to walking away, you know? All right, Cancer, I hope that helps. I'll be doing your weekly reading tomorrow. So, yeah. But I did do your June monthly. It's in my June playlist. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Cancer. On to Leo. Wow, that one definitely felt like a personal for someone. Holy smokes. 1 second, Rooney. All right. Hi. Welcome, welcome. All right, 3 of Pentacles hopped out for you, Leo. We'll see what that wants to tell us. My microphone is on, right? Why does it feel like the microphone is not on? I see the light on. Just double check that you guys can all hear me. Thank you, J-Dub. I appreciate you, girl. All right, what do we have for Leo this week? What do we have for Leo this week? The 6 of Wands wanted to hop out, Leo. That's Jupiter and Leo. That's really good. Some of you guys may feel like you're being pulled out of a difficult space. And as I said, that the 8 of Wands also came out, which is another one of your cards. Okay, some of you Leos may be traveling this week, or you're planning to travel. But I see you communicating a lot. And then I see it again. But I also see the 8 of Cups. Some of you Leos may have made space in your social circle to focus on the ones that matter the most. And some of you, you know, a very important person may have walked away, or you did. 2 more shuffles for Leo. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Leos. All right, Leo, your person's feelings for you this week, whoever you got on your mind. We have the 3 of Cups. For some of you, this could be someone that is your friend right now, and you guys have a lot of fun together. 3 of Cups can also be my dating card, reconnecting with someone, rekindling with someone that you lost touch with maybe. Their intentions with Leo, the 8 of Pentacles, nice. Their actions with Leo, the 8 of Wands. That was the card that kept on hopping out earlier. That was the card that kept on hopping out earlier, Leo. You're getting some fun communication this week. I'm feeling like you meeting up with someone this week, and it feels very exciting. It feels like, oh yeah, cool. It feels like you're happy and this person's happy. Let me just continue. Your feelings right now is the Hermit, and the overall energy this week is the Wheel of Fortune, which is the card of expect the unexpected. Influencing that is the 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. And then I see the 5 of Wands underneath that, Leo energy. There could be some jealousy in regards to who you're giving your attention to this week, Leo, but I feel like you're just fine. You're not letting it phase you. So let's take a look. I've been struggling with getting this deck up. I was lifting it up with my nails, and one card wanted to stay on the table, and it's that other card that hopped out during the pre-shuffle, Leo. This feels like a really good week for you. And you got 2 cards that have strong Jupiter influence to it. And Jupiter is the planet that governs growth, success, and seeing expansion in many areas of your life. Clarify this person's feelings for Leo. Someone feels like you are fun to be around, that you have a lot of friends, or a lot of people choose to be around you. Why the 3 of Cups? That card just went flying. 1 second. Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse is cutting out petty comments, cutting out, you know, the gossipers in a group. So if you're part of a friendship circle and this is someone that you're also dating, this could be a sign that someone cut out some, you know, sour apples out of the situation and now everyone's vibing. I'm also getting that this might tie into a family member. Like someone's family member was causing a lot of drama, causing a lot of toxicity to a connection, and now that person's blocked. Because the Four of Pentacles can be blocking somebody. And remember when I was doing the pre-shuffle, Leo, I saw this Eight of Wands repeatedly, and then I saw the Eight of Cups, and I remember saying, some of you are making space in your social circle for the ones that matter and releasing yourself of the ones that just cause drama. I didn't say drama, but I said the first part. Look at that, 3 sevens, 3 sevens. So yeah, Leo, it feels like this is a good week. Tell me more about how this person feels about Leo. For some of you, you're making up with someone after a little bit of a snag in your relationship. The Queen of Wands is their feelings. Now, the Queen of Wands is one of your court cards. You share this with Aries and Sagittarius. But with the Queen of Wands as their feelings for you, it's telling me that this person feels like you are very attractive, that you carry yourself with confidence, that you're someone that is not going to deal with any drama. Queen of Wands in reverse will eat that drama up all day long, slurping every little bit of it. Queen of Wands in the upright is above that drama. Has no time for that crap. Okay? Some of you could have strong Taurus placements. No, that's not. That's a ram. I thought there was a bull with it too. I need my glasses. Holy smokes. I thought there was a bunch of bulls along with some rams. Forget I even said that. Maybe I was supposed to say that. Because I also see the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus's court card. But anywho's, the Eight of Swords in reverse hopped out with it. This is telling me that someone's no longer feeling trapped in their head. Someone's no longer feeling stuck. Someone's no longer feeling confused. And tying that in with the Queen of Wands, I am getting that someone feels like they're breaking free from overthinking something. From overthinking about something. But I am getting that someone felt like they were imprisoned around some dramatic people or a dramatic person. Someone very negative was stressing somebody out to where it affected the relationship. For some of you Leos, if this is not attached to you, this person could be saying that what may have slowed down you guys' progress was because they were dealing with some family drama or some ex drama, something like that, and now that is all taken care of. Not mafia style, of course. So let's take a look at your feelings for this person, Leo. You got the Hermit. You may feel like this person is very calm. This person grounds you. This person is someone very peaceful. The World card came out with that, with the King of Pentacles again, and then I see the Four of Wands. Yeah, for some of you Leos, it feels like this person is very grounding to have around. They feel like you are exciting and you see them as very grounding. So it's a nice balance. You know, you bring in the fun and this person brings in the, all right, let's just cuddle on the couch and watch a documentary. We don't need to go out. But I also have it with the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. So Leo, for some of you, there could be an invite out. There could be some sort of get-together that you and this person are attending together. You may be their +1. But I'm also getting someone trying to make a plan with you this week. It's like someone's trying to invite you out at a diner, a coffee shop, or something like that to go over some plans. And I did pick up on travel earlier. It doesn't have to be long-distance travel. It could be, hey, I'm going to be at this local diner 20 minutes away. Will you travel to meet me there? I'll travel too. All right. Or someone is dealing with someone that could be at a distance temporarily. This person's intentions with you is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles shows up as intentions when someone intends to put in the effort, put in the work, but may also see something as a work in progress. Some of you guys may work together or you met through work. the Death card, and the Moon card. That's the intent, to work through emotions, to work through changes, okay? I also see the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords, perhaps indicating that someone was neglecting something that needed to be dealt with, but now has been working through that. I like it. It feels like someone cut out some toxic crap, some toxic ties from their life, and now has a lot of space to give to what matters. But I also had that for you too, Leo. When the Six of Wands shows up, it's positive attention. It's not negative attention. Six of Wands in reverse is negative attention. Six of Wands is getting positive attention for something. Okay? So it feels like there's a lot of positivity heading your way. And I'm getting a lot of 8s. I have a lot of 8s in this reading. I have repeated 4s. And I have repeated 3s? No. Just 2 3s. No, 3 3s. Okay. So 3s, 4s, and 8s, Leo, if that means anything to you. So let's dive into this person's actions this week. We got the 8 of Wands. That's my texting card. It's my social media card. So someone may be interacting with you on social media or texting. Why the 8 of Wands, please? The Magician and the 6 of Cups. And then I see the Knight of Swords. You got someone that might travel a lot, giving you a lot of attention this week, or trying to get your attention. Or someone who's known for traveling. Like someone's always on the go. Someone does not sit still. And I'm getting that someone may have had to deal with some recent drama that was thrown their way, and they dealt with it. They're over that. And they're really wanting to connect with you because they feel like you're someone that's very genuine. Yeah, so Leo, it kind of feels like you got someone who was dealing with some dramatic stuff, may have been dealing with some shady people, and they're trying to seek you out because they know you're the genuine person that they can lean on and trust and be vulnerable with. So it's like a little break after having to defend themselves against some crap. I'm strongly getting that. Someone's looking at you as their safe space. Aww. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune, please. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, wait a minute. I'm getting a side note. Hold on. Hold on. For some of you Leos, you and them may have had something that went on that kind of like separated you guys a little bit. And you guys are reconnecting around this time frame. And it's bringing back some sort of comfort. I've got Scorpio energy here. I've got Virgo, Gemini, Aries. Could be a fellow Leo. Someone just keeps on telling me that regardless of what's going on in their life, you know, looking at a photo of you just brings them home, whatever that means. Whether you guys have known each other for an incredibly long time and you knew them way, 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 way back then, to where you're like that home whenever they're stressed out about everything. This is sweet. But I feel like a side message was trying to come in indicating that there could have been something that almost came in between the two of you as well, but not in a way that would label you guys' relationship as toxic, but just that you guys had your own thing that you went through. Let me clarify this Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune shows up when fate is involved. The Wheel of Fortune comes in when the universe is trying to organize some sort of chain of events. Like the universe is trying to keep two people in line for a karmic lesson perhaps, or to fulfill some sort of, you know, soul lesson together that you guys signed up for. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Something is being resolved around this time frame, Leo. And then I see the 10 of Pentacles, so there could be family involved. There could be history involved. Like you guys know each other for a very long time. Like there's some sort of something is being worked out, Leo. I'm also getting like something being in a part of like a contract, like someone left you something in a contract. All right, this is not going to make sense for a lot of you, so don't force it, but someone here might be getting something from like a trust or inheritance. With that 10 of Pentacles and the Justice card, I'm getting a side message that a Leo might be getting some sort of something given to them through an inheritance. Like if there was a loss of a loved one, whether family member, friend, whatnot, there could be something being given to you, but it feels like it's not related to the two of you. It feels like a side message, Leo. Feels like a side message that something is being given to you because it's a part of a contract. Something that may be unknown to you right now with the High Priestess, but will be clear to you with the Sun. Wow. Dang. Let me get a card on that. Hold on for a second. Let me use my cat cards. Clarify that 10 of Pentacles and the Justice. Yeah, Leo, I'm getting a side message that there's someone that you have history with, and there's some sort of something that's being given to you. It doesn't feel negative. It just feels unexpected. The Lover's card and the Hermit. It's someone that cares about you. It's someone that cares about you, cared about you. Someone's giving you something. It feels like it's unrelated to this love connection. It feels like it's something else. But if it is connected to this situation, and it's not connected to like an inheritance or a trust, someone could be putting more trust in you guys' relationship around this time frame. Someone could be giving you a cat. I don't know. It just feels like someone's being generous with you. You're getting something unexpected. It could be a cat. All right, so anything else for Leo in this connection right here? The Ace of Swords and the Fool and the Six of Wands again. So Leo, it feels like around this time frame, it looks like a good week for you. It looks like a really good week for you, and it feels like some sort of new start is happening or a clean slate is happening in some regard. All right, but the Six of Wands shows me a lot of success, and you got this card twice. For some of you, you could be getting an award. You could be getting an award. All right. Whether from your boss, whether from a school, whether from something that is more personal for you, you could be getting an award this week. Or like I said, someone's giving you something and it feels good. All right, so let's get into the hidden messages, Leo. Let's get into the hidden messages. That felt more like a general reading. I can't help how it wants to unfold. But that felt like it was like a general reading for somebody. For zodiac signs that came through, before I get into your hidden messages, Leo, for zodiac signs that came through, I've got fixed energy, strong fixed energy. So could be a fellow Leo involved, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. I have Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo again, Gemini, Pisces. All right, hidden messages for Leo. Please rock that that like button. I can't freaking talk today. It's been so long since I bike rode a bike. Friend zone. One of you wants more, but the other only sees this as friendship. You can't force chemistry when it's not there. For some of you, Leo, remember how we had that Three of Cups earlier in your person's feelings, and then it was later followed by stronger feelings? For some of you, Leos, you might have a friend that fell in love with you and may be getting prepared to share it with you, but some of you, Leos, may just want to keep it as friends. Or maybe you're dealing with someone who's loved you for a very long time and never really told you because they knew that your heart was elsewhere, but they carried that love for you. Honeymoon phase. This is the beginning, beautiful, euphoric, and full of potential. Let it unfold, but don't ignore the details beneath the surface. Someone here had or has a friend that fell in love with you, but finally let you go once a child was involved. Once someone ended up having a child or having children. Lingering ex, whether they're still talking or just secretly hoping, an ex is impacting how this connection is unfolding. For some of you Leos, when I was tapping into your love read, it did feel like someone was dealing with some drama that may have carried their attention away from you, but that's being resolved, and it felt like the attention was being thrown back to you around this time frame. Doing the work. Growth is happening behind the scenes, healing patterns, owning truth, and unlearning survival mode. Good karma. Something done in good faith is coming back multiplied. Energy never disappears, it circulates. So Leo, if you've been doing good, you've got some good karma heading your way, and we did see that Wheel of Fortune card. Leo, this is a fantastic reading for you. Fantastic reading. Walking away. Walking away isn't failing, it's choosing yourself. When the path no longer serves you, it's time to move on. I'm strongly picking up on someone that is into you, but you may have friend zoned them, Leo, and some of you, they're walking away to give space for someone who you really want to be with. And I got that during the pre-shuffle too. Someone may be accepting that you're not into them as much as they're into you, and making space for someone else to find you and find them. Or someone assumes someone just saw them as a friend and had no idea that there was mutual feelings. But now someone may never get a chance to say that to somebody. All right, so I hope that helps, Leo. I'll be doing your next weekly reading either tomorrow or Monday, but I did do June monthly. That's got a love spread and a general spread in it, in the June playlist. Enjoy your weekend. On to Virgo. Oh, wait a minute, Leo. Hold up. Hold up, Leo. Don't go anywhere. Unsent text tried to get my attention. A message was typed with intention, then deleted out of fear. The silence says more than words would have. I'm strongly getting that you got someone that never fully sent a text. And there's this strong feeling of it never happening ever because of fear. And someone felt like they had to walk away because they felt like they were friend zoned. So Leo, I'm strongly getting the message that a friend fell in love with you, but decided to walk away and never send that text telling you how much that they loved you and cared about you. I just keep on getting this strong feeling like it's never going to happen. Someone's never going to be able to hit send on that text, whether it's because they've accepted to move on or something else is going on. This could have happened a long time ago, Leo, for some of you. And now you're just hearing about it. All right, so I hope that helps. On to Virgo. Oh, shoot, almost broke my amethyst crystal. I'm like clumsy today. This is without caffeine. Hi, Virgo. Hope you guys are all doing amazing. If I hit this damn plant again. All right, what do we have for Virgo? Speaking of Virgo, I open up and there you are, Queen of Pentacles in your glory. Beautiful. Some of you guys are just spending some quality time with yourself this week while also socializing with some friends, but on a tiptoe type of basis. The Magician and the Six of Cups wanted to hop out, Virgo. There's this strong emphasis on looking back on some important memories. Doesn't mean that this is someone that is not in your life anymore. It could definitely be someone sitting right next to you on the couch at this moment. But it feels like someone is putting a lot of emphasis towards something that already happened between the two of you and wanting to recreate it with the Magician. Because the Magician is all about creating things. Creating things with the tools that we have, our tool of communication, our gift of taking action, things like that. Someone's wanting to recreate a past event with you. It's like, hey, can we do that kiss again that we did last night? That was great. It could just be easily that sort of message. Someone's wanting to create something with you, recreate it. 8 of Pentacles right underneath that, and the 8 of Wands, repeated 8s showing up. And then I see the 4 of Wands. Some of you, 8 might mean something to you. The number 8. All right, what do we have for Virgo for the next 7 days? 2 more shuffles for Virgo. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, we have the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups as someone's feelings, Virgo, is telling me that someone's thinking about you in a very sweet way, and I am feeling like there's a message coming towards you. Could be a younger water sign, doesn't have to be, but it's someone that's coming in very sweet. Their intentions towards you is the Fool. The Fool can be a chance to start something new with you if this is someone brand new in your life, or the Fool can indicate a desire to have a clean slate and recreate something special with you. And we just saw that 6 of Cups in the Magician. Like I said, it does not have to be a friggin' ex, but it's telling me that someone wants to recreate a special moment with you. What's their behavior? The 10 of Wands, putting in the work, a lot of work. What is Virgo's feelings for this person? The 8 of Cups, another number 8. And the overall energy for the reading is the Queen of Swords, influenced by the 5 of Swords and the Magician and the 6 of Cups again. So Virgo, you've got someone that's wanting to recreate some sort of moment with you, and that message came out again. But with you, you've got your back turned on this person right now for some reason. And that could be why this person's coming in trying to do a lot of work, because they feel like they are the only one that is willing to do work right now. You may have resigned your position in this person's life, possibly because you're upset about something with that Queen of Swords, 5 of Swords. So let's break it down. Let's break it down. For some of you, maybe the other day you and this person had an argument, 5 of Swords, and you walked away before the argument got any more heated, and they're wanting to talk to you this weekend and recreate, you know, the good moments with you, but maybe you're not ready to talk to them just yet. Maybe it's too soon. The energetic residue is still, you know, circling around you right now, leaving you still feeling a little bit heated for some of you. And then I see the Ace of Cups. So let's dive into this person's feelings. We got the Page of Cups. Why the Page of Cups for how this person feels about Virgo this week? The World card, and then I see the 5 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. This person is feeling really bummed out right now that you guys are, you know, disconnected right now. And with the World card showing me someone resting, this person is trying to, like, give you guys a break. So it feels like this recently happened. It feels like this could have happened a couple nights ago, Virgo, where you guys got into it, said something to each other. Maybe you walked away from the conversation, whether in person or through text, and right now you're still kind of feeling like you're not ready to face them yet. But I'm repeatedly getting the same message off of this person where they're like, all right, once we cool down, can we recreate something? So let's clarify your feelings, Virgo. You've got the 8 of Cups, because you're the only one showing up with this desire to be like, no. And as I'm saying that, I see the 4 of Cups, which shows me you receiving a message. That is the Ace of Cups right there, and you looking a bit annoyed. Look at your facial expression. You're like, oh man, you interrupted my good book for this. I don't want to read your message. That's kind of what that's showing me. Like you're in the middle of a good book, watching a good documentary, or doing something that's, you know, personal for you, and you're seeing your phone go off. You're seeing your cell phone ring, 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 or a lot of text messages coming through, and you just don't want to look at it right now. Some of you are just considering just letting this go with the Death card, or wanting to make peace with them, but not right now. Something feels too fresh. Clarify Virgo's feelings for this person. Why the 8 of Cups? Now, roles could definitely be reversed, guys, so don't forget. The Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo's court card. Even though you have a lot of I almost said the S word. YouTube, you got to be careful with YouTube on certain words. Sexual feelings towards this person, Virgo. You're still trying to figure out if this person aligns with your future. Okay? You're looking at your internal map, trying to figure out Is this where I need to be? Remember during the pre-shuffle, Virgo, I saw the Queen of Pentacles immediately. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is your court card, and the Queen was painting a sunflower, and the sunflower is right here, indicating that you know exactly where you need to go because it's aligned within you. So you're trying to navigate through your situation the best way possible and to not make decisions based off of what others want you to do, but what you want to do. So you're making plans this week. You're making some big plans. And for some of you Virgos, this might also tie into your money, your resources, your living situation. You got some big plans coming up. You got some really big plans coming up. It feels like over the next few weeks, over the summer, you're making, your life change in a big way, but on your pace. On your pace. So I don't know what you're doing. That World card could talk about a move. For others, this could talk about relocation with a job. Clarify this person's intentions with Virgo. Why the Fool? The Six of Swords. This person wants peace. Six of Swords is moving on from the Five of Swords. And then I get the Three of Wands, but it landed in reverse. So for some of you Virgos, this person's anticipating you arriving, but they're scared that you might not show up. Like you might stand them up. And if you do show up, you drive off really quickly. Picture that boat, a car. You're driving off in your vehicle. But you got someone inviting you out to meet up with them, whether literally or through FaceTime, wanting to meet up maybe at a coffee shop, at a local diner, and they're scared that you might not even be there. Because it did come out in reverse. So it feels like around this time frame, Virgo, someone is inviting you out, not for all of you, so don't force it. Someone's inviting you out, but they're scared that you're not even going to show up, that you're going to stand them up. So let's clarify the Ten of Wands. Why the Ten of Wands? Seven of Cups, and then I got the King of Wands and Judgment. Seven of Cups comes in when we're trying to look at all of our options. What are our options telling us what's going on here? This person is trying to figure out what option works best with you. To give you space, to give you a couple days to just like cool off, to give you a chance to hear what they have to say, or just a choice to walk away and leave you alone. This person is trying to figure out what the best choice is, and they're trying to make that decision while they're feeling confident. But I am getting a strong desire to rekindle something with that Judgment card and that Six of Cups, to recreate a memory, to recreate a moment. And I heard earlier a kiss, like someone wants to kiss you again. Someone's wanting to recreate a kiss, but maybe you guys already got into an argument right after your first kiss. Let me clarify that, but I'm going to use my cat cards. Hold on. Clarify that Six of Cups, Four of Swords. Four of Swords is my no contact card. It's my sleeping it off card. You see all those, I forgot what those are called. Those plants that make you sleepy. I knew the friggin' name of it before I saw this card, and it just disappeared. It's the plant that makes you sleepy. All right, anyways. So Virgo, the Four of Swords comes in when there's no communication right now. Someone's just sleeping it off. Sleeping it off. You know. And I already got that message earlier right here. Okay. Is it? No, I kind of thought it was lavender. But I thought there was another name for it. Let me give you a better close-up. Oh, it's making me want to take a nap. Yes, poppies. Poppies, I think. It reminds me of that scene from Wizard of Oz. Anyways. Five of Wands and the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Holy smokes. A lot of Leo showing up. So Virgo, it feels like someone wants to wait until the drama has subsided to come towards you, because it does feel like someone's wanting to come in very loving. All right, so let's get into the hidden messages. For zodiac signs that came through the tarot portion, I got strong Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Aries. But it could be any zodiac sign, so let's get the hidden message, Virgo. Court date. The courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long before the documents were filed. Some of you Virgos may be dealing with someone where you may consider, going to the court involving them. Now, I'm not a legal advisor, so please do not take legal advice from a reader. All right, go to the professionals. Never take legal advice from a reader. Love is love. Love transcends labels, gender, and expectations. Let your heart feel without fear or an apology. Some of you Virgos, you may be just trying to figure out what you really want in your love life and whether the type that you've been attracted to lately is not doing it for you anymore and you're wanting to try something else, try something new. Doing the work. Growth is happening behind the scenes, healing patterns, owning truth, and unlearning survival mode. Nice. I got a Virgo that's like learning new ways of coping with situations, learning how to walk away instead of just feeding an argument, knowing when to just like not invest too much and just focus on your health, your well-being. Because some of you Virgos may have wanted to pick up that phone and give a thing or two. Feeling trapped. Feeling trapped isn't part of the love deal. If there is no key in sight, it might be time to break free. Some of you Virgos may feel like something has just kept you trapped and you don't feel like someone has your best interests in mind and your feelings may be fading. When the feelings start fading, what's left? Reflect on what you're holding on to. Is it the past or is it potential? So you got someone, Virgo, that's wanting to rekindle something with you or recreate a special moment, but you may feel like that moment has passed and that there's no more moment to revisit and you're aligning with a breakup maybe. Now, don't do it if you don't want to. Don't do it just because it's showing up in a reading, Taurus or Virgo. But it feels like for some of you Virgos, you're kind of wanting to have space for yourself right now. Physical passion. This connection is charged with desire. Just make sure hearts aren't getting lost in the heat. Yeah, some of you Virgos are wondering if the connection is just passion with no longevity attached to it, and you're trying to plan your future. So that is for you, Virgo. Do check out your June monthly. It's in my June playlist. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. On to Libra. Hi, Libra. All right, let me get comfy. This chair sucks. All right, what do we have for Libra this week? What do we have for Libra this week? What's going on? Who's on their mind? How do they truly feel about Libra right now and for the next 7 days? Libra, what do we have for Libra, please? What do we have for Libra? 2 more shuffles for Libra. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Librans. All right, Libra, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Queen of Wands. Dang, someone finds you hot. Someone finds you incredibly good looking. You may get a lot of attention. This person may feel like you get a lot of attention or you always get what you want. What's this person's intentions? The Chariot. This person wants to move forward with you. They want you to hop into their chariot and go somewhere with them. They want to move forward with you. Someone's like wanting to claim you because they feel like other people will if they don't. Their actions towards you is the Empress. Libra. Someone's not wanting to waste any time, and don't focus on the gender of the cards. There's no genders in my readings. Men can come up as the Empress too. But Libra, someone's wanting to lock it down with you very quickly because they know that you're that person that can get whoever you want mostly. What is Libra's feelings for this person? The Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. And the overall energy is the Queen of Swords, Libra's court card, and the Page of Cups, water energy, and the 6 of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. Libra, this is nice. I like it. You are trying to use your discernment here with the Queen of Swords. You're not trying to get too caught up in anything that you're not serious about. I am concerned by the Page of Cups though, because this person is coming in with mature feelings for you, but your feelings are coming in with this undertone of a page, where you may feel like your feelings need more developing before taking it any further. But let's see. So let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the Queen of Wands. Why the Queen of Wands for how this person feels about Libra? The Queen of Cups and the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Cups down. Libra, what I'm strongly getting off of someone is that they're not confused. They know they want you. This person is not confused at all. Eight of Swords in reverse is, I'm not confused about anything. I know how I feel. And with that Ace of Cups being there, it feels like someone's wanting to lock it down with you. If this is someone that you've been in a relationship for some time now, this could be a wedding proposal. Or someone wanting to invite that conversation of weddings and marriage, maybe as a hint for you to propose to them maybe. And you got the Ace of Pentacles as your feelings, which is sometimes my marriage proposal card. And this kind of looks like a bouquet of flowers being thrown to like bridesmaids, things like that. So Libra, it feels like around this time frame, you either have this person coming towards you very soon, or you already know them, but someone's really into you. This person's very much into you. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So let's take a look at your feelings. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is slow and steady, but it has growth attached to it. Four of Swords and the Hanged Man. Now, when it comes to your feelings, Libra, even though you feel like there is a lot of potential for growth, you're coming in more patient about it. You're coming in more patient about it, which could be telling me that you're still trying to process something on your own right now, something separate from this person, and you're trying to plan your future accordingly. I got a similar message off of Virgo's reading. But in Virgo's reading, there was like some sort of drama, but there is no drama here. All right, so let's take a look at this person's intentions with you. Someone may be picking you up this week and taking you out for a drive. Or you guys are going to be in a car together, driving around. I'm like seeing someone running around doing errands together. Why the Chariot? The Three of Swords in reverse. Libra, it feels like this person is acknowledging that if there was any worries about other people, that you're able to move forward now. Because I'm strongly getting like there could have been a fear that there was other people in someone's heart, someone's life, and someone's saying, no, there isn't. Don't worry about that. All right, clarify this Empress. That is your major arcana, Libra. Why is the Empress this person's actions with Libra? Tower, and then I see the Queen of Swords. The Tower with the Empress, that's a surprise. That's shocking somebody. That's a huge revelation. That's some sort of unexpected event. Sometimes towers with the Empress could be hinting that this person is coming to you with a big loving offer, but maybe you don't give them the answer that they're hoping for with that Queen of Swords repeatedly coming out. The Queen of Swords does not sugarcoat anything. The Queen of Swords says what's on their mind. But for some of you, this could be translating as a surprise. Not a negative surprise for a lot of you. How will Libra feel about this? How will Libra feel about this Tower? Page of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So now we have a match. We got the King and Queen of Wands. That's power couple energy right there. Libra, this is one of your best readings I've done for you in a very long time. This is, whatever happens moving forward, you're in a really good space energetically here with these cards showing up here. So whether you say yes or no to this person, you're still in a good space. You're going in the right direction here, and it looks really solid for you. So do what you got to do about this person, but you're heading in a good direction, I feel. But for those of you who do equally like this person, this looks really good. This looks like power couple energy, and this is strong Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. could be hinting that some big developments happening leading up to Leo season for some of you over the next 3 months. And we do have the Empress, which is the number 3. So the next 3 months, there could be some big developments here. And as I said that, the 3 of Cups, the number 3. This is Cancer energy. Anything else for Libra this week before I tap into their hidden message? The Page of Cups again and the Ace of Wands. So Libra, I feel like around this time frame, you're not coming in trying to have any issues with anybody, and this person's not doing it either. It feels like this is a very lighthearted week filled in with some surprises and you just taking good care of your mental health. I like it. I don't see anything that could upset you here. Yes, the Tower is here, but I already clarified it and it showed me you're happy about whatever this Tower is bringing you. All right, so let's get the hidden messages. That was very direct and to the point. For zodiac signs that came through the reading, I have Pisces, Cancer energy, Leo, Aries, Virgo. It could be any zodiac sign though. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Please rock that like button for you, girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, wow, look what came out. Marriage vows. Forever isn't fantasy here. It's a shared choice. Marriage is either present, predicted, or deeply desired. Yeah, Libra. Someone's got marriage on the brain and you're there. Someone's got marriage on their brain, Libra, and in their heart. I feel like I'm reading for a Libra who has been with this person for a little bit. But if this is someone new entering your life, it's like love at first sight energy off of this person. Love at first sight. That is such a beautiful combo of cards. I love it. And look what's on the bottom. Happy family. You're creating or aligning with a family dynamic that's grounded in peace and mutual care. This is the kind of home that heals generational wounds. Look at that. Oh my goodness, Libra. And you got the falling in love card. Libra, we're closing out on the best reading of the day with you. Of course, you're ruled by Venus. So Libra, enjoy. If you're single watching this right now, you've got someone heading your way that is a strong soulmate. So don't hold on to anyone that's mistreating you. Don't hold on to anyone that is not treating you good. And then I see someone new on the bottom. So for my single Libras, you got a potential lifelong partner heading your way very soon. And for the Libras who already know who this person is, congratulations. That was awesome. That was an awesome read. I didn't want to stop that, but I have to keep on with the stream. All right, on to Scorpio. Libra, do check out the June monthly I did for you. It's in the June playlist. It goes into your love life and other events. Hi, Scorpio. What up, buttercups? Oh, one second. All right, what do we have for Scorpio this week? What do we have for Scorpio this week? What do we have for Scorpio this week? 2 more shuffles? 1 and 2. That was a short shuffle. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful Scorpionators. All right, Scorpio, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 6 of Swords. Their intentions with you this week, we have the 2 of Cups. That's Venus and Cancer. Their actions towards you this week, the Page of Pentacles. This is nice. It's like the first half of the wheel was stressful situations, and then the rest is feeling really good. How does Scorpio feel about this person? The Ace of Pentacles. Libra just had that too. What's the overall energy for you this week? The Knight of Cups. This feels romantic. And then I see the Emperor right underneath that. So with the overall energy this week, Scorpio being the Knight of Cups, which is all about romance and love and affection, and your person's intentions being the 2 of Cups, it feels like someone's really wanting to lighten up the mood and just like put on BB King and just listen to some romantic music. This person gives strong bedroom eyes. I swear. I say it every time I look at that card. So it feels good. Feels good. All right, so let's dive into this person's feelings. We got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is all about harmony. It's all about moving on from stressful things. Like maybe someone had a very stressful work week and now they want the weekend to be very less stressful. Very less stressful. That didn't make sense. It might be calling you up being like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? You know, I had a crappy work week. You want to come out tonight? It feels like that. Clarify the Six of Swords, the Magician, and then I got the Knight of Pentacles, and then I see the Queen of Wands. So Scorpio, it does feel like someone is trying to create something with you, and it feels like someone is making all the plans, all the arrangements. The Knight of Pentacles shows me someone who's got a map to the future, a map to the, plans, and that you just have to show up. You just got to show up looking good, show up with your, best outfit on, your perfume or your cologne, and this person's going to do the rest. Scorpio, don't make me blush. How does Scorpio feel about this person? We got the Page of Pentacles, or the Ace of Pentacles. You're seeing a lot of growth here. Three of Cups. And then I got the Empress. And we just saw the Emperor a second ago. Scorpio, what is going on with you guys this week? Are you falling in love with somebody? I just saw the Emperor a second ago. That's a nice match. I also see a baby bump, so if you're not wanting a pregnancy, maybe put on a coat. Because I am getting like strong air of romance here. I see someone at the beach. I've got a couple beach scenes right here, so I don't know if this is signifying summer love, but the summer love can also have a long-lasting impact when summer is over, if you catch my drift. All right, let me clarify this person's actions. Sometimes the Page of Pentacles can be someone wanting to give you something tangible, like something that you can hold in your hand. But it also can come in when someone is trying to be more thoughtful about something. Virgo energy. The Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo energy. Scorpio, it feels like you got someone that's really hoping for huge success here. The Six of Wands is getting a lot of attention, recognition. This is between you and Libra. This is a very, I can't even get my words out. I'm like, was not expecting that. I'm getting strongly that someone has already had some failed relationships that wore them out, so they know when something is good, they go after it. It's like someone knows the difference between something toxic, something negative, versus something more aligned and doesn't want to waste any time. It's like I'm strongly getting somebody here that's like, I see something good. I'm not going to waste this opportunity. I see how bad it can get out in the dating scene. I'm not screwing this up, is what I'm getting off of somebody. Someone here really wants to be happy. Tell me more about how Scorpio feels. I'm really excited to do your weekly this week. The Devil, Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. So Scorpio, there could still be some fear that someone may not be 100%. But with that Ten of Pentacles there, I still feel like you're giving to the future. You're just a cautious person, Scorpio. You guys are my little private eyes. Scorpios and Virgos always come up in my readings as those private investigators, those people that, make you start off as an F and you got to earn your A instead of starting off as an A and earning your F. You guys, some of you may be divorcees. You've been divorced before and you don't want to get screwed over. Some of you just, you want to make sure that someone's truthful and honest. Okay? You don't want to get screwed over at all. But it does feel like this is a very passionate connection here. Either you guys just recently met and the physical attraction is like heating up, or someone here is overcoming some obstacles and really wanting to make certain that they're making better choices moving forward. Someone is trying to make better choices. The sun now came out in the Six of Cups. So Scorpio, it feels like around this time frame, you and another person are really connecting on a deeper level, both physical and emotional and spiritual. Yep. Just be mindful for the ones that are fertile at this time and not ready for a baby or anything like that, because there could be a chance that something like that will happen. Just saying. Because someone here looking like they want to rub some ankles with you. All right, moving on. Anything else for Scorpio before I pull the hidden message? 10 of Wands and the Star. When something is worth it, you put in the work. No ifs, ands, or buts. When something is worth it, you put in the work. So the Star comes in when we are feeling hopeful that something is going to pan out. So we go all in. We put in the work. Okay? Yes, thank you. Doesn't mean pregnancy for everyone, okay? Got to drill that home strongly. You know, some of you are like, I'm 80 years old. I'm not going to get pregnant. Yeah, I know. It's not for everybody. So let's get into the hidden messages. For zodiac signs that came through, I've got a Capricorn energy. I've got Taurus, Libra. I've got Aquarius. I've got Virgo, Gemini, Virgo again. I saw Libra earlier. Yeah. All right, so let's get into the hidden message. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Power couple, you amplify each other's gifts and elevate each other's goals. You're building more than a relationship. You're building an empire. Scorpio, what happened to you over the last couple of weeks? That is fan-freaking-tastic. Open relationship. An open relationship isn't for the faint-hearted. Set clear rules, communicate, and be respectful of boundaries. Explore with care. Some of you Scorpios, you may be kind of like wanting to still keep your options open even if you met someone special. I'd be mindful of that, you know, if this person's really that solid and someone that you really like, or that's flipped. Because I'm strongly getting that someone has had their fair share of some, you know, negative experiences, and when you find someone that aligns with you, that it clicks with, you want to make sure that you're using your discernment. Making peace. After all the drama and side eyes, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground and burning bridges. It's not about closure, it's about cutting ties. Whatever connection existed, it's been torched beyond repair. Some of you Scorpios, a side message, this doesn't feel like it resonated with that first spread, but this feels like a side message for a Scorpio. You and another person may have repeatedly said, I'll never talk to you again. You can freaking die for all I care. Well, there could be a chance that once the dust settles from that burning bridge, that there could be a chance to make peace if that's what you're wanting. If you don't want it, you don't have to do it. But I'm strongly getting a Scorpio and this person who may have repeatedly said, I never want to see you again, never talk to me again. And after like a few months, a year, now it's feeling like there's a chance to let the aggression go and talk again. All right, not for everyone, obviously. So if you're watching this thinking, no, that person can rot, this ain't for you then. All right, so I hope that helps, Scorpio. All right, but for those who resonate with that first one, show-offs, get out of here. All right, on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at your week ahead. Oh my goodness, this freaking chair. Hold on. Every week you watch me fighting with this chair. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius this week? I just said, what do we have for Sagittarius? And this pops out. That's a good start. 7 of Cups on the bottom. That 6 of Cups keeps on coming back around. Repeated sixes. Sagittarius getting some loving this week. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? What do we have for Sagittarius, please? 2 more shuffles. 1 and shikabobs. All right, that one stays. It wanted my attention. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. Okay, the card that wanted to force its way through my hands is the Knight of Wands, which is Sagittarius' court card. The Knight of Wands goes after what they want. They don't waste no time. And you just saw firsthand that this card wasted no time to force its way through the shuffling process and didn't want to wait. So Sagittarius, you either have someone that's coming towards you, not wanting to wait a dang second to get a hold of you, to text you, to hear you on the phone, or to make a plan with you, or this is you showing up for someone else like that. So I'm going to put this card to the side and see what the spread shows, and then I'll clarify that. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, we have the Empress. Well, that explains that. All right, that explains the pushiness off of this person. Someone's into you, and they don't want to waste any time. They're like, let's make plans. Let's see each other this weekend. I got Sunday free. I got the next weekend free. What works for you? I will be flexible. It's like someone is being very adamant about wanting to fit you into their schedule, and they're not wanting to waste any time. Their intentions with you is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups shows up as someone's intentions when someone intends to love up on someone, to nurture someone, to show someone that they care, to show someone that they enjoy them being there, to not let someone feel unloved. So you got someone that's repeatedly wanting to make sure that you know that they're trying to be present in your life, and they want to be there for you whatever you need. What is their behavior this week? The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords can sometimes show up when someone is either feeling like some sort of effort is being ignored, or there's some indecision. Okay, we'll clarify that. How does Sagittarius feel about this person, please? That was the card that hopped out during the pre-shuffle. That keeps on happening. It happened during Cancer's reading too, where the card that hopped out came back out anyway. When a message wants to come through, it's going to come through loud and clear. Sagittarius, what is good with you guys? 8 of Swords on the bottom, 9 of Pentacles. That's Gemini and Virgo energy. Someone here may be struggling with their freedom versus, a relationship. Because the 9 of Pentacles likes to be free, likes to explore themselves, likes to do their own thing. And the 8 of Swords can make someone feel trapped. But, geez. Everyone's getting like really romantic readings today. I like it. I feel bad for the first group though. All right, so let's break this down. Let's dive into this person's feelings for you. We got the Empress. The Empress is I love you. All right, and then I see the Two of Cups, which is saying I love you more. Like someone really wants you to know that they're interested in you. So you don't choose anyone else, that you don't feel uncared for, that you don't feel like you have to ditch them. For some of you, if you're new or if you're single, this could be a brand new person entering your life. So clarifying their feelings for you, I got the Sun. The Sun is happiness. The Sun is joy. The Sun is, it's the best card in the pile. And then I see the King of Pentacles, which also shows me a big old sunflower. So Sagittarius, it feels like someone is really happy that you are in their life. They're coming in with a really good mood. A little pushy at first. It's like, no, I want the last slice of pizza, thank you. A little pushy at first, but when you want something, you go after it. So let's clarify your feelings. You got the Lover's card. Why the Lover's card for how Sagittarius feels about this person, please? The Hanged Man and the Two of Pentacles. You're still trying to decide on what you truly want. And as I say that, I see Temperance, which is your major arcana. I do feel like you are willing to meet them halfway though, but you're still trying to decide on what is the right path for you moving forward. So that could be why I got earlier that Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords card. But Sagittarius, you're really into this person too. Oh, did I miss somebody? I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Prop Yona. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, but thank you so much. So Sagittarius, this looks really, really good. It feels like over the course of the next 7 days, there's a lot of communication back and forth. Someone's expressing their feelings on a more affectionate level instead of just being very quick about it. And then I see the Knight of Swords, which is Gemini's court card. The Knight of Swords with the Queen of Cups is confirming what I just said a second ago before this card even came out, that someone's communicating in a more affectionate way now. Someone's sharing, I love you, I care about you, babe, you're my favorite, or, you know, like giving a pet name. It just feels like someone's being very vocal about their feelings. And we are in Gemini season, which rules the third house of communication, things like that. And Gemini's ruled by Mercury. So someone's taking advantage of that Mercury influence and saying what's on their mind. Saying what's on their mind. So let's dive into this Two of Swords, because that's the only card that's throwing me off. It doesn't match the rest of the spread. The King of Wands. So the King of Wands, that's Leo's court card. And with you being a Sagittarius, you're the Queen of Wands, regardless of your gender. So I am getting that there's a lot of physical attraction that is being shown in this reading. But I am getting someone needing a little bit more clarity about where they stand in the relationship. And Sagittarius, it feels like this person's wanting to know where they stand with you. Like you may have not been as clear about your plans with them. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. A Poetry Corner, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So Sagittarius, I feel like someone's looking for a little bit more clarity from you. They want more clarity. They want to know, are we both in on this? Are we moving forward? They don't want to waste any more time. They want to know now. The way that this card pushed its way through at the very beginning of the reading tells me that this person's going to the front of the line to get more insight from you. They want to know, do you see me playing a stronger role in your life, or am I just a summer fling? Anything else? Anything else before I tap into the hidden messages? The Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. It's up to fate right here. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up, that's telling me that the universe is the one that's organizing everything, getting people to stay in line, to, you know, follow that internal compass. The Wheel of Fortune comes in when the universe is supporting two people's union because it's a part of a soulmate contract. So that's why I say a lot of times, when you know, because the universe is making both parties just stop in their tracks and feel what they're feeling, so that way it doesn't get dismissed and no one misses the opportunity. So Sagittarius, this is a fantastic reading. You, Libra and Scorpio, what are you guys up to? Or someone's watching their sun, moon, rising sign and they happen to be a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Sagittarius rising maybe. But this looks really good. This looks really freaking good. I love it. So on to those who are in more complicated situations, because this looks good. For zodiac signs that came through the first portion of your reading, Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Gemini, a fellow Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Gemini Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, and Leo. Okay, but it could be any zodiac sign. Undefined. You're sharing energy, time, and maybe even intimacy, but no one's naming what this is. If you feel uncertain, it's because the foundation is unclear. Sagittarius, I said that from the very beginning. Someone's like, all right, Sag, what are we? Because I need to know, because I'm into this. Someone wants a label. Someone's like, I want a label. Are you my girlfriend? Are you my boyfriend? Are you my fiance? Are you my wife? Are you my husband? Someone wants a friggin' label. Jeez. Talk about being direct. Unspoken feelings. You're not imagining the undercurrent. There's an emotional charge here that no one's fully naming yet. But everyone in the class can feel it. Everyone in the class can feel it. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that, buddy. Everyone in the class can feel this emotional undercurrent, but maybe you guys aren't saying it out loud. All right, I'm gonna let that go. What a reading. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius, do check out your June monthly. It's in my June playlist. I like it. I like it. Wow. Okay, on to Capricorn. Jeez. All right, Capricorn, are you going to continue the momentum? Oh, hold on. Where's my sea goats at? All right, let's take a look at Capricorn for the week ahead. All right, Capricorn, what do we have for Capricorn for the next 7 days? Who's on their mind? What's the situation looking like? And what can Capricorn expect over the next 7 days? 2 more shuffles for Capricorn. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. That's a lot of physical passion I'm getting off of that card. A lot of like trying new things. Someone's wanting to get frisky. What's this person's intentions? We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Their behavior and actions with you this week, the 10 of Cups. It feels like I'm reading for a married Capricorn that's wanting to try out new things with their person or vice versa. But if you're not married, it feels like someone's wanting to, I don't know, connect with you more deeper, but it feels like, hold on, what is Capricorn's feelings? The 4 of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys are already married. What the fudge? It feels like I'm reading for a married Capricorn where the romance department is just experimenting with something right now. But if you're not married, you guys could be heading towards marriage, and you guys are just very aligned with each other in, you know, the passionate department. I got to keep it PG-13, you guys, but you guys can understand. I don't have to say it out loud. What's the overall energy? The 6 of Swords and the 3 of Cups in Judgment. It feels like you and another person are really connecting together strongly. At first, when I saw that Devil card, I was like, oh, crap. But when I saw the rest of the spread, it doesn't feel that way. So let me just confirm. Let's break down the Devil card. Why the Devil card, please? The Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. Yeah, Capricorn, someone's wanting to try something new. Pages are all about new opportunities, new ideas, new things, new people. It feels like someone's wanting to revamp your relationship, because the 10 of Cups tells me that you guys are already in a long-term relationship, or it's heading that way. And your feelings with the 4 of Wands is telling me that you're also confirming that this is a already locked-in relationship. And combine that with the Hierophant as their intentions tells me that you guys are locked in. So I'm not getting any betrayal or anything, but I am getting that someone's wanting to, you know, just have more closeness with you. 2 of Pentacles. Someone here might be going back and forth on something, not sure how to approach this. But the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups is someone wanting to be flirty with you this week. But with the Hierophant being this person's intention, someone here might intend to stay aligned with more of their traditions and values, even if there's temptation to step out of that. Fast motorcycle. King of Wands. Clarify Capricorn's feelings. Justice, Libra energy, the Emperor, Aries energy, and the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are married. I can't avoid it. I feel like I'm reading for a married Capricorn. If you're not married, you guys act like it. If you're not married, you guys act like it. Someone here might also work together with their person, like you guys work together at the same job, or you guys work near each other. All right, clarify this person's intentions with Capricorn. The Ten of Pentacles, which is my long-term partnership card. And then I see the Tower, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Capricorn, someone wants to step outside of a traditional way of doing things. And for you, it might surprise you. I'm strongly getting someone wanting to like make something more unconventional. Stayed aligned with their values long enough, but wants to like venture outside of the tradition that you guys have. I'm strongly getting that. It keeps on repeating itself, Capricorn. Someone wants to like get close to you, but in a different way. So let's clarify the Ten of Cups. But I am getting that you might be caught off guard on this, or that's flipped. And then I see the Four of Pentacles, which shows me you playing it safe, you being kind of protective. Why the Ten of Cups? The Chariot. The Chariot with the Ten of Cups, as this person's actions and behavior, it shows me that this person's making decisions, moving forward in regards to what's good for the relationship. Like they are moving forward wherever the relationship wants to go. So this is someone that is taking your feelings into consideration. So if you don't like something, you don't have to do anything. Yeah, I just keep on getting that you guys are already in a relationship, whether committed, some of you married, some of you not married, but it feels like it's heading that trajectory. And someone's wanting to like talk to you about stepping outside of your comfort zone with the relationship a little bit. I don't know if that means including a third person or what. And I saw that open relationship card during Scorpio's reading. So I don't know if this is connected to a Scorpio, but someone may be wanting to just incorporate something else into the relationship. Yeah, this feels like a personal reading. This feels like it's for one person. Anything else for the collectives, Capricorns? Anything else for the Capricorns outside of this? Any messages for them? The Ace of Wands. So for the majority of Capricorns that are not dealing with this situation, it looks like this week looks really good for you. It feels like around this time frame, there's like a wave of excitement and passion that seems to be orbiting around you. Like you're noticing people being more flirty with you. You're noticing people like wanting to be nicer to you or give you their phone number or treat you to something. It just feels like I'm reading for a Capricorn that's desired right now. Like you're being desired. So for my single Capricorns, someone is wanting to participate in, activities with you that feel very passionate and fun. And for my Cappies that are already in a relationship or marriage, it feels like someone's feeling very passionate about you, but also wants to step out of the comfort zone of where you guys are already in and explore your physical side a little bit more in a different way. That is a very specific message, and it keeps on coming out. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Roy. I appreciate that. You're welcome. Anything else for Capricorn before I pull the hidden message? For my Capricorns that are focusing on money, you've got some strong financial opportunities heading your way that you may already see down the road. So you're being patient when it arrives. Because right here, this is showing me you noticing something further out that's not in front of you just yet that could end up bringing in some financial income. I'm seeing some financial income here. And then I see the Empress. Some of you did something in Taurus season that's bringing in rewards over the summer is what it feels like. Anything else before I pull the hidden message? The Six of Cups, and then I see the Six of Pentacles, and then I see the Magician. So Capricorn, what I said for, who was it? Shoot, I don't remember who it was now. Virgo. I think it was Virgo. Someone wants to recreate a special moment with you, but add a little spin to it. Like if you guys always went to a same restaurant every year for your anniversary, now someone wants to go to that same restaurant, but maybe eat on the beach instead. So they just want to like circle back to a fond memory and recreate it, but add a little spin to it. Someone's wanting to be very close with you this week. Very close. But you might be a little bit surprised at their plans. So I'm going to get into the hidden message right now. But for zodiac signs that came through, I have Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer energy, and Leo. But dang, Capricorn. I don't know if you're spraying some pheromones on like a cat, but it's like you got people gravitating towards you this week, really wanting to be around you. All right, but I feel like money is also heading your way too, based off of what that King of Pentacles was telling me. As I'm saying that, I see this card, Money Matters. Money is becoming a pressure point in the connection, whether it's overspending, income gaps, or fear of scarcity. I feel like some money heading towards a couple might start to allow them to ease the stress a little bit and enjoy the relationship a little bit more. Because sometimes the biggest issues in healthy relationships is money. But it looks like someone's situation is improving. Okay, hidden message for Capricorn. Uh-oh, where'd that card go? Let's see if I can reach it. Oh no, I can't reach it. Hold on. I can't reach it, but I can see it. It shows me two boxing gloves and the word fighting, and it's in reverse. So some of you guys are ending a fight with somebody. Platonic passion. You didn't see it coming, but your heart is waking up to something deeper. The line between friend and lover is starting to get blurry. For some of you Capricorns, a friendship is wanting to step out of a comfort zone and take it from friendship to somewhere more physical and, you know, heat it up, if you catch my drift. Some of you Capricorns, you might have a friend that's like, you know what? Sea goat looks all right. I can see more than just friendship with them. Ooh, and then I see a secret affair card. Some of you may want to keep it a secret. Not want to tell people about your relationship with someone. Maybe they won't understand. Happy family in reverse. Yeah, some of you Capricorns, there's like a love situation forming, but someone's wanting to keep it a secret because maybe someone doesn't know how far to take a situation, especially if it did start off as like a friendship. Party scene. The vibe is social, the setting is electric, and everyone's playing a role. Some are here to connect, some just want the spotlight. Scam alert. It's not always about money, clout, access, reputation. There are many ways to get played. Someone here may need to err on the side of caution if dealing with a secret affair, especially if there's like a marriage involved, things like that, because it could get kind of messy. All right. So I hope that helps, Capricorn. I don't think I've ever gotten a reading like that for you guys. You guys don't come in with that sort of spiciness in a reading. Usually that's reserved for my Scorpios. Oh, shoot. All right. Have a good week. I almost called you Scampy. Cappy. Maybe someone's having some shrimp scampi. I don't know. All right. Enjoy your week, Capricorn. On to Aquarius. Jeez. Scampi. Fudge. Where did I get Scampy out of Cappy? All right. Where's my aqua babies at? All right, let me fix my cards really quick. It's all mixed up. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on with you guys this week. I just released your weekly reading yesterday, but let's see if anything's changed. No, not yesterday. That was Aries and Taurus. 2 days ago. What do we have for Aquarius this week? The Queen of Swords wanted to hop out, and the King of Swords, the Star card, which is your major arcana, and the Ten of Cups. Some of you Aquarians, you're already in a long-term relationship with someone, but you're working through some difficulties. Maybe having a head-to-head conversation with your partner this week on how to work together and not against each other. That's for some of you. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful aqua babies. The card fell on the floor. Hold on. This one I can actually reach because it fell in a different direction that's accessible with my toes. And it's the 3 of Cups. I'll put this card to the side and we'll clarify it. All right, Aquarius, your person's feelings for you this week, we have the 9 of Cups. Their intentions, the Magician. Their actions, low-hanging plane. I don't know if you guys could hear that. 6 of Swords. Your feelings for this person this week, the Ace of Swords. And the overall energy is the 5 of Pentacles, influenced by the Sun and the 6 of Wands. Okay. All right, so the overall energy between you and another person seems positive. Seems positive, like you guys are hanging out, spending time with each other, communicating. Let's dive in. Your person's feelings this week is the 9 of Cups. Tell me about the 9 of Cups. Tell me about the 9 of Cups, please. The 10 of Cups and the King of Swords, those were the 2 cards that hopped out during the pre-shuffle, Aquarius. That is the 3rd time today where cards hopped out during the pre-shuffle. I shuffle them back in and they come out right away in the spread. It happened during Cancer's reading and it happened during, crap, I don't remember the other one. Shoot, I don't remember. Anyway, so Aquarius, it does feel like this week you've got someone here that is coming towards you responsibly, but also coming in with a very lighthearted vibe towards you. It feels like you guys are in a good space. I do have the Ace of Swords as your feelings, perhaps indicating that there needs to be some sort of conversation first before moving forward with the week ahead. Like there's something you want to sit down and talk to this person about, or FaceTime them about, or have a nice text thread about. And it might be connected to this 5 of Pentacles with the Sun. There could have been like a layer of disrespect that was thrown to the relationship recently, and you're wanting to address it and then have a good week, is what I'm strongly getting. Aw, thank you, Emma. Wow, you guys are all so freaking sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Emma. Thank you. It just feels like there is a layer that someone wants to break through before having the week ahead. It's like someone doesn't want any like pink elephant in the room. I like it though. I like it. Someone's being very responsible. So let's dive into your feelings, Aquarius. Why the Ace of Swords? Thank you again. Why the Ace of Swords? The 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so Aquarius, it feels like this week you and another person are on the same page here, and it comes in after a very important conversation. It doesn't have to be like a long, drawn-out conversation. It could be a couple sentences that just like allows you guys to move past something and then just have a good week ahead. Some of you could be spending time with family and including the relationship. So I'm just trying to figure out if you guys are already in a long-term relationship or if you guys are building that. Because with the 10 of Cups showing up for their feelings and the 10 of Pentacles showing up for you and your feelings, that kind of tells me that you guys are already in something long-term and serious here. Like you guys already built something solid here. But if not, you guys are building it right now. And with the 6 of Pentacles being here, it feels like it's mutually beneficial. You both are benefiting from the time invested. So let's clarify that Magician card. That's coming up as this person's intentions. The Magician shows up when someone intends to be creative with the relationship. So someone's putting a lot of thought into the relationship this week. Someone's not coming up lazy in the relationship. Puts in a lot of thought. Is very thoughtful. The Ten of Wands, yeah, and the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So Aquarius, you got someone being very thoughtful with you this week. I really like how they're showing up. They're showing up as someone that's very present in your life and also likes to take turns being in control where they feel like they are at a more like stronger position. Like say a couple knows their weaknesses and strengths and they work off of that with each other. I am getting someone very vocal with that Knight of Swords, and then you got the Ace of Swords. So a lot of conversations happening. But I'm wondering about that Five of Pentacles. So let me get a card on that, because with the Six of Swords showing up here, the Six of Swords often shows up when we're moving away from a Five of Swords encounter. And the Five of Swords encounter can show up when there's like some sort of conversation that got a little heated or out of hand, or someone said something rude. Why the Five of Pentacles and the Sun? The Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands. Yeah, look at that. There could have been a minor layer of conflict surrounding you and this person, Aquarius, that this person is wanting to talk about. And I did your June monthly, and I could have sworn that the main theme of your monthly, Aquarius, was someone putting their foot in their mouth and wanting to clear things up, because surrounding that was a very solid relationship. And that was like one of those things where it's like, oops, sorry. And it's coming up again, Aquarius. So if you watched that reading and you resonated with who that type of person is in your life, it feels like someone's going to realize that and correct it. Or that's flipped. Someone's quick to resolve something. Someone's not above saying sorry if it means squashing it and just getting back to the main purpose of the relationship, to be a part of someone's life, be a part of someone's family. Let me clarify that Three of Cups. Someone wants to really be a part of your life and may have like got a little bit too like excited about something. As I'm saying that, the Lover's card hopped out. So Aquarius, it feels like around this time frame, you and another individual are able to understand each other a bit more, and it feels like someone's being very thoughtful, and it's really bringing your guard down to where you just want to like be there with them too. It feels like this person does what's necessary in order to continue the momentum of your relationship. So Aquarius, it feels like someone's being very thoughtful around this time frame in order to like not let something that is minor turn into something bigger. And it feels like you appreciate it. It feels like you appreciate this person's effort, this person's attempt, and where this person's heart was at. It's like you're seeing someone's true nature. Like someone didn't mean to come off a certain way. Anything else for Aquarius before we get into the hidden message? The Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles wanted my attention. And remember, you got the Ten of Pentacles as your feelings, Aquarius. So this could be you still concerned about what the future holds with this relationship, but still being open to hearing what this person has to say. Aw, thank you, Christina. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Wow, everyone's so generous. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So Aquarius, you're just possibly a little bit stressed out about what the future holds for yourself and for this relationship, but there's still an element of feeling grounded and stable, even with a little bit of anxiety attached to it. You know, there's been plenty of days that I was anxious about something, but I still felt somewhat grounded though. We've all had this day. Sometimes tarot can make something feel more bigger than it really is because of the art depiction and the meanings behind the cards. But I'm not getting that you're stressed out too much this week. I just feel like there might be a little layer of anxiety over you, but it feels like it's because of how we started the reading off with that Five of Pentacles and the Sun. But because this person is being thoughtful and trying to clear things up, it goes away. It's like someone knows how to make you feel better. Someone knows exactly what to say, what to do to take you from this to this. But I feel like it's genuine. I feel like it's genuine. Like someone's not just trying to blow smoke up your butt in order to like engage with you romantically. I feel like it's genuine. As I'm saying that, I see the King and Queen of Wands. That's my power couple card. So with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands showing up and that Lover's card, I feel like there's a lot of passion being ignited. And I got that same message off of Taurus's most recent weekly I did yesterday, the individual reading, not today's reading. Actually, no, that message came up for today too. So I don't know if Aquarius, you and another person were going through something during Taurus season, and now during Gemini season, you guys are grounding your energy together and making good use of the passion, because passion can be both love and anger, and it feels like you guys are trying to transmute the negative passion and bring it into a more rewarding one for the both of you. I like it. I like it. So let's get into the hidden message. That was a really good outcome. For zodiac signs, before I get into the hidden message, Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Leo. I have Leo here, Gemini here, strong Gemini. Virgo is here. Aquarius, Libra, Aries. That's the main ones that came through, but don't focus too hard on the zodiac signs because it's not about the zodiac sign. It's just the energy that everyone's going to be embodying around this time frame. All right, so the hidden message for Aquarius. Please rock that like button for you, girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Falling in love, whether they saw it coming or not, the heart's getting involved and it's getting deep fast. This is more than a fling. But I'm also seeing where there's potential for two people who are falling in love to simultaneously break off because of a huge misunderstanding. And I feel like, Aquarius, that's what I was getting in the reading today, that someone is trying to stop something from cracking. It's like, imagine falling in love with someone and then some sort of misunderstanding happens, and next thing you know, you're going from falling in love to breaking up. Someone's trying to stop that from even happening. And someone's acknowledging that their troubled past may have influenced how someone acted or how someone responded. Like someone may have said something hurtful or shady or threw some shade out of like a deep-rooted insecurity and may have been labeling it as I was just kidding, I was just joking, and someone didn't take it as a joke or just kidding and threatened to break up, and someone's trying to stop it. Someone's trying to stop a breakup. Fading feelings on the bottom. When the feelings start fading, what's left, reflect on what you're holding on to. Is it the past or is it potential? Someone's trying to feel it out on whether feelings that were developing are already starting to fade because of some sort of recent event. It's like, oh man, I didn't know you were going to act like that. Oh, forget you. Like someone's like noticing something that they didn't like. Playing games. They've got game, but is it real? Keep your eyes open and don't fall for surface level charm. Some of you Aquarians are just trying to figure out if someone's playing a game with you or if they really do feel the same feelings as you because of some behavior that you notice that's leaving you feeling suspicious about their genuine nature. And you're trying to figure out if it's a false connection that's meant to be karmic or temporary or meant to teach. Anything else for Aquarius? Boiling point. Pressure has been building for too long. This situation's one spark away from full-blown combustion and different worlds. This connection crosses cultures, timelines, or belief systems, and that creates both fascination and friction. Okay, this kind of matches with that June monthly I did for you, Aquarius, that I just talked about. And then I see the throwing shade card. Someone here may be getting, what I said in your June monthly, Aquarius, was that someone was getting comfortable with how you guys fit like a glove in each other's lives, and you may have been incorporating this person into your friendship circle, your family circle, or vice versa, and someone got a little bit too comfortable and may have said something that may have disrespected someone's family because someone's from a different culture, a different background where those type of jokes are not tolerated. Someone may have thrown a shady comment and it was the bad timing. It was bad timing. Like someone may have said it during a funeral or said it during a wedding or said something during a bad timing. It's like, you're really going to say that at my niece's, birthday, graduation? Something like that. That came up in your June monthly. So if you resonated with this reading, do check out that reading. All right, Aquarius, hope that helps. On to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. All right, let's take a look at you for the next 7 days. Oh, 1 second. All right, next 7 days for Pisces. Next 7 days for Pisces. Next 7 days for Pisces. This card has been coming out throughout this entire day. It's a really good card to see. I don't know if some of you Pisceans got engaged during Taurus season or someone's pregnant. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Someone's life is changing in a big way. Whether there's an incoming marriage, incoming childbirth. That might be a side message. We'll see if it comes back out. 2 more shuffles for Pisces. 1, 2. Let's rock this in deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you this week is the Queen of Wands. That's pretty good. Someone's feeling very attracted to you this week. Someone's feeling like you carry yourself in a very confident way. You might get a lot of attention. You may be someone very creative, very passionate about what you do for a living. What's this person's intentions? We have the Judgment card, major for Scorpio. Their behavior, we have the World. For some of you Pisceans, you may have someone here that's trying to sleep something off. They're trying to sleep something off, whether, something was said and they need to sleep on it and they want to make something right with you. We'll get back to that. What is Pisces' feelings for this person? The Hermit, Virgo energy. And the overall vibe is the 4 of Pentacles, Sun in Capricorn, influenced by the 7 of Wands, Leo energy, and the 3 of Cups. Okay, so you guys have a really good dynamic together, but I am getting where there is someone telling me that they're overstressed. And they're needing to rest. They're needing to sleep something off. Someone can't keep up with someone's regimen. Someone can't keep up with someone's routine or schedule and is trying to have some downtime, but does want to make plans later in the week. I'm strongly getting someone wanting to make plans later in the week to meet up, to have dinner, to have lunch, but may need a little bit of a timeout, it feels like. I keep on just getting someone working a lot or always on the go, always busy. So let's break this down. Your person's feelings is the Queen of Wands. Why the Queen of Wands for how this person feels towards Pisces? The 4 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is my work card and the 4 of Swords is my rest card. So I'm strongly getting either A, your person is telling you that they're needing some rest, but they find you incredibly good looking, find you really passionate to be around, but they're overworked, or you're saying that to this person. Someone here is unable to spend as much time with their person as they would want, but does want to make plans later in the week to catch up. I'm strongly getting that. I'm strongly getting someone being like, hey, can we catch up next weekend? I would really like to hang out with you, but I have a lot of deadlines. I have a lot of projects. Someone's working a lot right here. And whenever they're not working, they're resting. They're sleeping. So I'm not getting someone trying to lie to you or try to make excuses for why they're not reaching out as much. It feels like someone's got a lot going on here. So let's clarify your feelings, because you feel like this person is acting very withdrawn, very reserved with that Hermit as your feelings. You may feel like this person is being very withdrawn, but you're trusting them at the same time. I'm not getting any nefarious energy off of the two of you. The 10 of Cups. Some of you guys are already in a relationship that's long-term. And then I see the Strength card in reverse, major for Leo. Yeah, Pisces, I feel like when it comes to you and this person, you care about each other. You care about each other. The 10 of Cups comes in with care and empathy and compassion. And with the Strength card in reverse, there's a weakness here. There's a tired energy I'm getting off of somebody. It's like someone's constantly go, 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 go and needs some rest. This is feeling like a personal reading. It feels very specific. I do feel like there is moments where you are trying to be romantic with this person, but you may feel like they kind of give you the cold shoulder. Clarify that Judgment card as this person's intentions. The 10 of Wands. Yeah, this person just keeps on saying the same thing over and over again, Pisces. If this person has been quiet or distant with you, they want you to know it's not you. It's just that they've got a lot on their plate right now. For this week, doesn't mean that this is what they've been doing for the weeks prior or the months prior. They're saying for the next 7 days, don't feel alarmed if this person is unable to be as chatty or sociable as they normally are. But over here, they're telling me that they're still going to make a plan to meet up with you. That's a very specific message. Clarify that 3 of Wands. Now, for my Pisceans that live with this person or share a tighter relationship with this person, you already know this. You don't need me to tell you that. You already know this, but sometimes you might fear that it's just an excuse, but I'm not getting that. Clarify that 3 of Wands. 9 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. This person is going to make more space for you, and it feels like they're going to be making up for any lost time with that 6 of Pentacles. Because sometimes the 6 of Pentacles can represent being very, very generous, very, very giving, even giving you something. It's a very charitable energy. Not saying that they're trying to look at you as charity. No, that was probably the worst example I could have given at this moment. But it feels like this person wants to meet up with you and like take you out for dinner and splurge. Okay? I'm strongly getting that you are a highlight of their day, 9 of Cups, not a down part of their day. Is this person working towards a business opportunity, or did they just launch a business? I keep on getting like someone's working their butt off, but it feels like there's a huge vision here. This is someone that's either running 2 different jobs. I just keep on getting tired off of them. I keep on getting tired. Not enough time in the day. But they look forward to talking to you. Clarify that World card. The 6 of Swords and the Star. Ooh, someone's getting some sort of milestone reached. And I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse shows up when someone is pooped. And I was clarifying this sleeping person. But it feels like someone's reaching a goal. And this is only going to be temporary. And then the relationship picks back up in momentum, Pisces. So if someone's being distant with you, it's not because of you. It feels like they're trying to achieve something. And it looks like they achieve it. And once they do, it's back on with you. All right? Feels really good. It just feels like someone's really like racing towards something. And they keep on looking back over at you to see if you're still there because they don't want you to give up and ditch them. Clarify that. The Ace of Cups. This person, yeah. And the 4 of Wands. And then I see Temperance and the Hanged Man. Or not Temperance. The Hanged Man and the High Priestess. Strong Piscean energy. It feels like Pisces, this person has bigger plans for the 2 of you's relationship. They're just needing you to be a little bit flexible with them this week. I keep on getting this week. Not all the time. Just this week. Out of all weeks, let them have this week to just do what they need to do. And then they'll catch back up with you later. Is what I'm strongly getting. It feels like someone's holding on to something very important right now. And even blocking friendships right now, not like blocking phone numbers, but like blocking times to hang out with friends and socialize. This person's doing a lot of sacrificing. The 4 of Pentacles comes in when someone's disciplined and sacrificing a lot for a stable foundation. Like someone's working on building something. Someone could be saving up for a house. a house purchase or saving up for their retirement. Anything else for Pisces before I dive into the hidden message? Seven of Cups. So right now, the Seven of Cups is saying, Pisces, you have options. You have choices. If you're not feeling good about someone putting your needs to the side to take care of something else, then you're not obligated to stay. You can choose to go in a different direction. But you also have the choice to, you know, hear what they have to say, because it looks like they're going to be sharing this with you. Hear what they have to say and then make that choice. But it feels like you got someone that's really into you, very attracted to you, and not trying to like dismiss you on purpose. What is this person up to? I want to know. You know what? Let me get a cat card on it. Let me get a cat card on it. I want to know. I want to know what this person's working on. And then I open up to the Wheel of Fortune. Something along with their destiny. Something that's aligned with their destiny is what they're working on. The Wheel of Fortune shows up when someone's life is getting ready to change in a big way, and someone is like attached to that wheel and doesn't want to get off that wheel until they reach that milestone. It feels like someone's either about to hit it big with their career, promotion, business launch. Someone's getting what they want. It's going to be worth it. The Tower, look at that. It has something to do with a foundation, like something is being severed for something new to be built. Someone's letting some sort of original foundation go to rebuild something with more better tools. More better tools, really? Rewind. With better tools. Dang, my grammar. Two of Cups, and I see the Page of Wands. All right, so Pisces, it feels like around this time frame, I feel like this person is just excited about something and putting all their effort into it, and it's leaving them tired at times, but I do feel like they will make time for you, and I feel like you'll understand them. I feel like you understand what's going on, Pisces. You don't even need this reading, I feel. I feel like you already know what's happening. So let's pull the hidden message, especially if you live with them. If you don't live with them, maybe you need this reading. But if you do, you already know what's going on. Before I pull the hidden messages, Pisces, the zodiac signs that came through the tarot portion, I've got Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Wow, a lot of Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. Oh, and Aries. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Breaking free. Cycles don't break themselves, but all it takes is one bold move to change the whole trajectory. And then I also saw this card, blocked and reversed. It stings to be blocked, but try not to take it personally. Value those who value you and don't chase ghosts. Someone's worried that they're being blocked. It showed up in reverse, so I don't think someone's being blocked. Cancel. They crossed the line and now they're being called out and torn down. A fall from grace hits harder when it's public. Okay. For some of you, you might be calling somebody out on social media for, you know, something. Whether someone neglected the relationship too much or someone's putting career before you. Holding you back. You're dimming your light to keep the peace. Love should never require self-abandonment. For some of you Pisceans, you want to be there for someone, but you also want them to be there for you. And you may feel like you're holding yourself back by waiting for them to catch up with you or to bring you in on what's going on with you or with them. Make a move. Swipe, speak, show up. Whatever your move is, now's the time to make it. Waiting won't align you. Action will. And that could be why I have that Seven of Cups here, indicating that you've got more choices available to you. You don't have to wait on nobody. You don't have to wait on anybody. You can do whatever you want. Digital love for some of you. Some of you met someone online and you're getting ready to make a move. That could be a internet thing, met on social media, on YouTube, TikTok. Fake profile. It's not just a filter, it's a full-on facade. The person behind The person being presented doesn't match the reality behind the screen. For those who resonated with a digital love where you met someone on social media or on a dating app and you're getting ready to make a move, hold off and use your discernment. Maybe research it a little bit. You know, see if you can do like a Google image reverse to see if their profile picture is not some sort of stock photo that they're using to catfish you or something like that. And some of you got a ride or die. This is about unwavering loyalty, the kind that stays through thick and thin. If you've got a ride or die by your side, cherish and defend them fiercely. Yeah, some of you Pisceans, you've got someone really strong and supportive in your life, and you're not letting someone's need to take care of some things on their own get in the way of your relationship with them. I feel like you're going to be patient with them and understanding. All right, and that's two people who are really wanting to build an empire together and understands their sacrifices in relationships when one person is really trying to build something that benefits the entire family. All right, so I hope that helps. Thank you to my awesome mod squad. Thank you, everybody. I'll be releasing the rest of the weeklies for June. I did post all the June monthlies, so they're all in my playlist. If your name begins with a K and you were scheduled for a reading with me yesterday at 4:30 p.m., I sent you your video, but it got bounced back because your email box is too full, or I forgot what reason it was. So if your name begins with a K and we were scheduled for 4:30, you know who you are. I sent your video to you yesterday, but it got bounced back to me because your email box is too full or not recognizable or something like that. So if you got another email address, please send me an email so I can send you the video file. All right. On that note, if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below this video, BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 Ds, not one for Baddison. Make sure that your PayPal email is up to date because that's where your video goes. It's pre-recorded, so you don't have to be available. All right, the time you pick on my calendar is the time that I record it, and then I send it to you an hour later. All right, on that note, I rock that deck.